We are live, but the NFL season isn't. Welcome to the first off-season edition of the West Coast Draft Podcast, or as myself and Rob like to put it, the first draft season edition of the
Yeah.
West Coast Draft
Yep,
Podcast.
it's
That's
draft
right, we're here.
season.
We're here, baby. We're here. Exciting times, exciting times. We're going to we got 2.5 months of fun
About
on the
four
way.
months, about 4 months into our podcast existence. No, more like 5 months. We are
Yeah.
finally talking about we're finally in draft season,
Yeah.
baby.
We've hinted at it here and there, but it's finally going to be the main focus for the next few months. However, we're very excited because Daniel is still going to be joining us along the way. We're going to give him a little bit of a trial by fire.
Welcome to our draft degeneracy.
Welcome to Draft Degeneracy. That's right. That's right. Are you excited, Daniel?
More than excited, man.
You're honored. I
I
think
do
that's the
feel
word.
honored.
That's the word you're looking for. No, it's gonna be wild. Prepare for a lot of combine takeaways, a lot of post free agency, post pro day mock drafts. Really anytime
I'm
anything
honestly,
happens, we'll have a
I
mock draft.
wonder if I can get to the pro day because Fish said his practices would be open. So I wonder if pro days would be open.
That would be fun.
I'm
That'd
a
be fun
media
if you
member.
could.
I'm a media member.
You are a media member. That's right.
I gotta get a credential.
We got Shrine Bowl credentials, my friend.
I
We
know,
got
that's
Shrine
so
Bowl
funny. I
credentials.
can't believe that. That's
It
so
was
funny that you
awesome.
did that too.
It was free, man. They put it on the website. If you want credentials, sign up for this link here and we'll verify. And I got an email 20 minutes later saying, hey, we verified you. We're like, let's
Did Big
go.
Game Boomer get a credential?
Oh, he better
Do
not
you
have.
remember that drama? Ever see that?
Oh, I do remember that. What school was that? What school was that?
Kansas.
That's right, it was Kansas.
Denied him a
That's right.
credential and he got all pissed.
He got all so pissed. But yeah, so before we talk mock draft though, we got a fun little exercise here as far as picking who we'll be
No, no, no,
choosing.
no, 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 no.
Well, no,
Before
first we're
that,
gonna talk Super Bowl. We're gonna talk Super Bowl
eh,
first.
first about the Super Bowl though, shout out Bang Bang Choker Gang. You did it again. 30 years. It's never gonna happen. Couldn't be me.
Nope. They'll win the Super
Cheers,
Bowl
boys.
someday. I don't know if I want to cheers the Niners or the Chiefs winning another Super Bowl. I will cheers the
I
Niners
cheers
losing
the
though.
Niners losing one. Bang bang choker gang. Nick Bosa is 0 for 2 in Black History Month.
Oh,
He is, isn't he? I didn't think about
okay.
that. Oh man.
Oh dude, the Seahawks fans were so funny after the loss. It was very funny. I saw I don't know why I didn't send it to our chat, but it was a picture of Matt Hasselbeck when he did the "We want the ball, we're gonna score," and it was
Mhm.
"We want the ball third, we're gonna score."
We want the ball third and we're gonna score. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes.
Well, we love that. We love that. Yeah, yeah, philosophically, gentlemen, we'll talk about the rest of the game, but in that situation, you kick the ball, right? You take it second. Yeah,
Well, the
because then
thing
you
is,
go,
if you take it second, see, here's the thing. If the Niners scored a touchdown first and the Chiefs respond with it, the
they can
Chiefs
still
are
go for
going
two
for
to still
two.
win. Yeah, they can still go for two
So
and the win
like
right there.
it was a very bad choice
Yeah, it almost
to
operates
kick.
like college overtime rules with
Hmm.
the new rules. You gotta go on defense first.
Yep. Honestly, old college rules should be NFL overtime.
Hmm.
It just works better because
Hmm.
driving the whole field, it just doesn't work. It's what leads to so many overtime ties.
Yeah, I
We almost
agree.
had one technically.
Yeah, we almost went to double OT. Did you see
Yeah.
actually CBS during the week? Like someone like said to Adam Schefter that they were excited it was going to be the first double OT game in NFL history, and we were literally like 3 seconds away from it
The
actually
script.
happening.
Speaking of scriptedness, you guys see the true next year Super Bowl logo? There's a lot of green. There's a lot of green
There's
in
a lot of
it.
action green in
There's a
it.
lot
There's
of
a lot of,
action
and you
green.
know what? This was controversial because I mean, from afar it looks like it's Chiefs red, but if you zoom in, it's orange and pink, like mixed in, so it looks like it's Chiefs.
They changed up the logos a little bit because of those fan conspiracies. They did change
Mm.
it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's mostly pink if you look at it. It's mostly pink, but there's more orange in it. So if I guess if the Chiefs want to admit that their red is a pinkish red, then by all means, I guess you're going to the Super Bowl.
So I was gonna say, are we getting a Chiefs Seahawks Super Bowl next year? Does that mean Geno's taking you out of the promised land?
Nah,
We are not making the Super Bowl
we're
next year.
getting a
I'll tell you
Bengals
that right
Seahawks Super
now.
Bowl. It's gonna be Bengals Seahawks. It's orange. It's orange.
I think for two, I don't. I think next year is going to be a lot of growing pains, and it might be another year after that.
Hmm.
I don't think we're close yet. I think we got to build a little bit.
I think it's fun to try to project the Super Bowl before free agency
Okay,
even starts.
there's
Actually,
a
before even the
tweet.
franchise tag
I know
opens up.
this is not related, but
Hmm.
I had an all-time tweet. In my opinion, I had a really good one today. I
Hmm.
don't know if you guys have seen it. Friend of the show at Fraudulent Reporter has seen it, though he liked it. So pull up old West Coast Draft on Twitter.
My Twitter's still broken, I'm afraid, but
Oh my God.
it's still
Damn.
going. It
How did it
But it
still
break?
doing.
was, I'll send it
Actually,
to
you
the
know
group
what?
chat.
You know what I can do. Oh, wait, never mind. What
Try
I can
incognito
do
mode.
here, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna just go into my other tab here. West Coast Draft. Wait, Saint Dog CEO. No, hold on. Are you not Saint Dog CEO anymore?
No, it's Real Big Fish.
Oh, that's right. I didn't know that. Real big fish.
I like that. Real big fish.
Is it all one word? Why is this not showing up for me? I'm trying to find you on here, and I know I follow you. So, and I was literally looking at one of your tweets a little earlier. So where are you? Real big fish.
Real Big Fish with a one.
Mm-hmm.
REEL.
Oh, EEL. Okay, that's the issue. Yep, there you go. I found you here. All right, let me do new share. I'll go over to my Chrome tab here because I am able to still see Twitter on Chrome. All right, you able to see this?
It's the first one. Yep.
Was this you, Ducks? Or was for bubonic plague in local restaurants? Jeez, man.
That was
Unreal.
pretty good. Come on, you gotta give that one to me.
Unreal. Unreal. Poor poor old Duck Zone 503,
Orlo
man.
Dominic Peterson with a Q. That's his real name. DOMINIQK. Peterson.
Yeah.
Dominic Peterson,
He did
baby.
spell it weird. He definitely spells it weird. I will grant you that. I did see
He's
that.
the best in the game. He's the best in the game. Huge
He's a
fan.
classic. Classic Duck fan. Classic Duck. Um,
Hey, respect to him. He's never blocked me. And I've made fun and see, I respect that. That's the poster. That's the poster's code, you know?
mhm.
You know who did block me? No Truck Stops podcast after I called after they posted the picture of them at the Pac-12 podcast. I was like, I, I'm not surprised that these guys look like this. And then they blocked me for that. It wasn't even that mean.
Dang. Dang, they're soft. They're
I
soft.
know. They're so soft.
A little podcast rivalry going on now. Is that what I'm hearing?
We got a podcast
Like a
rivalry.
beef?
It's
We
like,
got a
you know, in the
beef.
scene in Anchorman with like the rival newscasts like have those huge brawls, that's gonna
Yeah.
be us.
Oh man, are we the one with Ron Burgundy, or are we the one with
Just- I see
whatever his name is?
Daniel's got the voice. He's definitely the anchor. I think Daniel's the anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Beau's gonna be sports. You know, you got the best. I think you got the best sports stuff. I'd love to be like in the helicopter doing traffic. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Sick. That would be sick.
I was gonna say if we're gonna have a beef with these guys, let's get the grill running. Let's get cooking, man.
Let's get
Yeah.
cooking. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay,
Um,
sidetrack podcast. Let's get some
back.
Super
We're
Bowl
back.
talk though. Let's get some Super Bowl talk. I know you were mentioning it. Started as a bit of a stinker, didn't it, Beau?
It did start as a stinker. I was texting you guys at halftime saying this gives me Rams Patriots vibes, and it did not end that way. I will say that. It ended much better. It ended
Tony
much
kind of jinxed it at the near the end of the first quarter because he was like, the last time we had a 0-0 quarter, It was the Rams Patriots, and then I think that was Nance, and then Tony was like, "Oh, who did that game? Who called that game?" And it was him.
That
But
was him.
honestly, I know you said till the third quarter. Fourth quarter for me. Third quarter was pretty lame too because Brock Purdy stunk in that quarter.
Hmm. Yeah.
Fourth
Yeah, it
quarter and
was a
overtime were fun.
fourth quarter overtime were fun. I mean, the overtime was just two scoring drives, so that's
Hmm.
that's always nice when that happens. But um no, it was I mean, don't get me wrong, it was entertaining. I mean, shoot, was there like any stops the last few series? I feel like, I mean, the whole fourth quarter
No,
was three field goals for the Niners and two for the Chiefs. Is that right?
honestly, until the last drive of the fourth
Oh no, it
quarter,
was the
Harrison.
touchdown and the missed extra or the blocked extra point.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Until the last touchdown or the last drive of the fourth quarter, I think Harrison Butker should have been Super Bowl MVP.
I agree. I agree.
I'm very happy we live in a world that Jawan Jennings is not a Super Bowl MVP.
I was really
Because you
hoping
know how
we'd
I
get
feel about
that
him.
because I know how you feel about him. I was hoping we'd get that for the memes.
I would have been pissed. You see what I tweeted about him today, though?
Hmm.
Called him
I
Chris
did.
Matthews.
I did see that. Okay, Jawan Jennings done more than Chris
Nope,
Matthews.
nope, he's Chris Matthews. He's Chris Matthews. That's what he'll be remembered as. Actually, he won't be remembered. Just a
Jawan
scrub.
Jennings is a
Jag,
especially if
scrub,
Brandon Ayuk leaves.
jag and scrub. Not good.
Well,
Jawan
Rob, you
Jennings
call out Jawan Jennings right now, but he's got a perfect passer rating over there.
does. Actually, he doesn't have a perfect passer rating. Oh yeah, he does have a perfect passer rating. That's true. He does not have a perfect QBR, but he does have a perfect passer rating, so that's pretty good.
What's wrong with this QBR? Why is that
I
not
think
perfect?
QBR is a dumb stat, man. I will, and I'll say this while we actively use ESPN. QBR is just an in-house stat. ESPN has never released the metric or how they calculate it, and until they do, it's a fake stat for all I'm
Hmm.
concerned. So,
I feel like the point eight is because it wasn't an 100-yard touchdown pass.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's basically it. It's basically it. He's like, oh, I don't know. I honestly, because QBR also is like rushing stats factors into your QBR, and it's like, what? How? What? So I
You
think
mean
it's dumb.
running back rating?
Yeah, exactly. It's like quarterback rating, but you're evaluating like rushing, like so.
You got to
It's
account for the running quarterbacks, right? There's a lot of them now.
yeah,
Mm.
that is true. That is true. But um,
Brock Purdy's pretty mobile, pretty good QB.
look at that, 3 carries for 12
I'll be
yards. Hella
honest,
mobile.
for all the hate I give to Brock Purdy, he had a good game. He
He's
had a good
fine.
game.
He's solid. He's got the
Had a
job done.
bad had a bad third quarter.
Hmm.
Um, honestly, that the play to force the field goal was really well schemed by Spags because you have McDuffie lined up on their best receiver, so you think that's going
Hmm.
to be covered, and then he does that inside blitz right in the throwing lane. That was just really well schemed up by Spags.
Hmm.
Dude,
Hmm.
for Spags, give him like one call, like hey, you got to make one call for the games on the line. He'll do it. He'll get it
Hmm.
right.
Oh yeah, consistently. He consistently will, man. He is so, I mean, I should say he isn't. The Chiefs are so lucky that Spagnuolo has been a horrible head coach every time he's gotten a chance to be one, because otherwise he would have a head coaching job by now.
He's definitely one of those players that's like, there's not really much of this in football, but definitely in baseball. I don't know how much in basketball, but like show up at those clutch moments, but no, not really other. It's pretty mid at other times. But like if
Hmm.
it's a big game or a clutch moment, they'll show up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Although I'll give him credit, the Chiefs defense is great all year and you know,
They were really
they
good.
got the job done in this
Trent
one.
McDuffie, I think, should have been Super Bowl MVP.
I agree. If he'd had a pick, he would have been, I think.
He had an excellent game.
Hmm. He was
Shout out,
awesome.
shout out Trent.
He was awesome. On the Niners side of things, actually, you know what? I will want to say one more thing. The refs will not be the talk of this game the way they have been the last few Super Bowls. So, congrats to them for that. Good
It was
job.
fine. They
They also
weren't a huge factor. They had some
they
bad
missed a
spots for the Chiefs.
ton. They had some, yeah, but they also had a ton of missed holds. Like Nick Bosa was getting
Honestly,
held on like every single play.
honestly, I don't. I'm maybe that's like the hater in me. But like I'm happy that a bunch of holds didn't get called because that's just not fun to watch.
I mean, I don't disagree, but I mean, sometimes they're egregious enough you need to call them. Otherwise, why is it a flag? Right.
Might as well
It's
get
really
rid of the
funny
holding
that
penalty at this point.
What's that,
the
Daniel?
You might as well get rid of the holding penalty at this point.
honestly I've advocated for it. I think it needs to be reworked. Um,
Hmm.
especially because defensive line are men are just such freaks now. Um, I was gonna say one, it's really funny that the uh the Niners have blown 10-point leads to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl twice. And then there's a funny clip of George Kittle after the first loss. He was like, "We will be back and we won't let this happen again." And it literally happened again.
Yeah. I will say, hey, the last time they blew it with like 7 minutes left in the entire game. At least this time they blew it in the first half.
You see that video of Marshawn going to people in a
He
casino
found
being like,
Niners fans. Yeah.
"Fuck you." I love
Yeah,
him.
that's pretty funny.
Oh, I love him. And Richard
Marshawn's
Sherman's
great.
out there wearing a Niners hat. Get that
Oh
shit off
yeah.
your head.
Marshawn's great. Yeah, Richard Sherman's sellout. Marshawn's always rep for Seattle and
And
Richard
Oakland.
Sherman's yeah,
That
and
part of it
Oakland.
was for Oakland too. But
True.
he's
But
he's an all-timer, man.
mhm,
Love that guy.
yeah,
There's never gonna be another dude like him.
no, there certainly will not be. I mean, I also think, the way things ended with Sherman Seattle versus the way they ended with Lynch in Seattle, it makes sense. And same with
No,
Earl
it
Thomas.
didn't end well for either of them the first time though, but Marshawn came back at the end.
That's true. He did. He did.
A super washed up old Marshawn came back because all our running backs got hurt. And we had another chance at the one for him to punch it in to win the division, and we did it
We didn't do it, and we
because
didn't
of
do it.
one, because of bad, a classic Russell Wilson not getting the playoff on time, and then a total missed hold on Drake Greenlaw
Hmm. Who,
on
by the way,
Jacob Hollister. Ugh,
rest in peace, Drake. He's not dead, but man, torn Achilles in the Super Bowl, probably gonna be out for
not
a
even
good
to
portion of
play.
next
He's
year
gone for the
too.
year. He's out for the year,
Yeah, I will
especially for a
say,
linebacker.
some folks have been like for like Cam Akers tore his Achilles in June, and he was able to be back for the playoffs a few years back. So
I
I'm
think
not saying
Achilles
it
has
will
definitely
happen.
changed a little bit. I think
Yeah, I'm not
it's
saying
not been as bad.
he's gonna miss time for sure. There's no way around
That
that.
is a banged up Niners team, though.
Hmm.
Kittle, Williams.
Debo.
I think Trent only has one good year left at a
Mhm.
huge price, too. This was probably this and next year are their last chances, and it's going to be hard to get back. This
Hmm.
was their best chance with this
Luckily, the
core.
NFC is still pretty weak. So, although you do have the Lions and what looks to be an up and coming Packers squad too, which have a ton of draft picks in
Yeah.
capital. So, Packers could be really good next year. Sorry,
Why can't
Daniel.
they suck for a bit? God damn it.
This is the noble
Really.
franchise,
Shanny was
man.
so
They will
cocky this year,
never
though.
ever suck.
Mhm.
Oh, noble franchise, man. The noble franchise.
A bad season for that Packers team is 9-8. Go figure.
Such bullshit.
Mhm.
Shanny was so cocky this year, though. He had it coming.
Mhm.
The stuff he said about Dan Quinn versus LaFleur, uh, the stuff that he basically put a bounty on getting DK a penalty,
Mhm.
being drunk at a
I
press
did see
conference.
that he was drunk. Yeah, at the first day press conference or the
Dude,
first media week or whatever you call
the
it.
psyche of this team is ruined now, though. It happened to the Seahawks after Marshawn.
Mhm.
The psyche, it's gonna be real hard for this team to get back. Another year of tread on Christian McCaffrey.
Mhm.
You're gonna say, does that mean the Niners are going downhill next year?
I don't know about next year, but
No,
it's
but
Does
the
that
bill
pave
is
the
coming
way for the
due.
Detroit Lions to get the 1 seed in the NFC?
They
good.
have one more year of cheap Purdy.
They do
True.
only have one more year of cheap Purdy. That's true. A very, very cheap Purdy. Like very like can't I don't know how he's affording an apartment in San Francisco level cheap Purdy.
That is
So
actually a good point.
it's not gonna be like that after next year. So
Chase Young's no way he's back, is he?
I
He's a
doubt.
yeah, no. Brandon Ayuk is
They don't have that
demanding
much.
out right now too,
They
apparently.
don't have that much that's up this year,
Mm-hmm.
but the
Apparently Brandon
psyche
Ayuk.
and the tread. It's gonna be tough for him to get back, and it couldn't happen to a better team. I want to win it. Give us one win against them because I mean, McDonald just embarrassed them on
Mm-hmm.
Christmas.
You did.
Oh,
Do you
I was
guys
talking to
love
some
his
idiot
OC
Seahawks fan
now?
being excited about how he's going to use Jamal. It's like, oh my God.
Jamal's gone, brother. He's posting Jet stuff on his Instagram story now.
Um, I'm excited how Spoon's going to stir. Excited for that.
Let's spoon stir. Let's spoon stir. Still haven't posted that on Twitter, by the way. I gave you permission. I gave you the
Oh,
hashtag to
okay. I'll
use, and
post it
you
on Twitter tonight. I'll post it on Twitter tonight. I want to talk one last thing about Seahawks though, since now
yes.
we've moved off the Super Bowl. Shout bummed that there's no proposal at the end, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It would have felt so manufactured if there was, man.
Honestly, it would have been so comical because of how commercial that would be. I
Oh
would have been
yeah.
for it.
Hmm.
Um, Usher had a good halftime show. I liked it.
No, it
I
was
wasn't
great.
super
He
hyped.
did great.
I thought Usher was like not the big, for the star power that they had lately. Like Usher was a weird pick, but it was a good halftime show. Dude was sweating, busting up the roller skates too.
Hmm.
Uh,
The roller skate performance was honestly really impressive. I won't
That was
lie. Maybe
awesome.
that's just because I suck on roller skates, but I was like, dang, they're
And
killing it
especially
out
like
there.
it was especially like it's like how did they get him on that quick, you know?
Right, right.
Changing outfits, getting skates on. Oh, it
Yeah.
was a really good
Like, don't get
performance.
me they've been rehearsing ever since Usher got announced as the guy. Probably before,
I
honestly, if it
mean,
was a
just the whole
cartoon.
thing of it, just they probably like go to a off camera. Bunch of people are working on them at the same time. I just bet it looks cool.
Yeah. It's like NASCAR where they have multiple people
Yeah.
working on stuff at the same time.
A
Yeah.
pit stop. Yeah.
Pit stop. That's right. That's right. Yep.
Kind of
Usher's a
literally because they put wheels on them.
Usher is Lightning McQueen? Question mark?
Question mark.
Usher
I know.
McQueen?
And he looks good for being in his 40s.
Hmm.
I was really hyped when Lil Jon came on though.
The
Yeah,
turn
yeah.
down for what?
yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome. Alicia Keys
Al-
did well.
Alicia Keys killed it, man. I
Her
was
first
impressed.
her first note was kind of a crack though.
Yeah.
Did you see the in the YouTube clip of that performance? They cut out the voice crack.
No, that's lame.
There you
Apparently,
go.
I saw it on NFL memes. Like apparently they auto-tuned it,
Uh,
Lame.
so they took out the
uh,
voice crack.
Shout out for the game-winning catch being on the same play as last year's one, corn dog.
yeah.
Oh
That's true.
yeah.
That's a hard play to stop.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had
You
another
have to
point
have
about.
extremely disciplined DBs.
Honestly, though, Niners D-line played really well.
They did. They got pressure, but Mahomes was able to just get it out.
There's just no stopping him.
Hmm.
He's inevitable. He's gonna. I think he genuinely could
Hmm. My
beat
fit.
Brady's
My
rings.
favorite, this is the last thing I'll let Daniel talk because I know he wants to say something over there. But ESPN posted a picture of Mahomes with Thanos with Mahomes' hair, and he's got like rings instead of Infinity Gauntlets, and it's like Mahomes is inevitable. And one of the top comments was like Burrow and his Cartier glasses right next to Tony Stark and his Cartier glasses. And then the and the caption was like, "How'd that work out for him?" And I was like, mm, I'll take
Mm,
one. I'll honestly, if I'll take one. I'd love
I'll take
three,
one.
but I'll take one. I'll take one. And we'll get to three from there. You gotta start with one though. Super Bowl New Orleans next year. That's a script. That's a
I'll
script.
go with you to New Orleans. I want to.
Oh yeah.
Bengals Seahawks.
Bengals Seahawks in New Orleans. Burrow
I'd
and
just go
Chase
to
go
New
back down to
Orleans.
the bayou. I'm down for it.
I wish they would have put a
Daniel,
little hint of blue in there, give the blue team
yeah.
some hope.
Mm.
Daniel, can you do the I am inevitable in your Mahomes impression?
Oh boy.
There you go.
I gotta think of the voice real quick.
Yeah.
I am inevitable.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
Pretty good.
I am inevitable, friends. No, but
I'm inevitable, man.
but you know
Go
what I
ahead,
was going to
Daniel.
say earlier? So, you know how they filmed Kelsey and Swift hugging each other at the end of the game, right? So I
Mm.
saw a meme that was like, it was like Kelsey telling Swift, he was like, "So this is where our contract officially ends. Best of luck with everything."
Best good luck going forward. Honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I
Funny
could see
though.
that. I could see that. Awesome. Any more thoughts on the Super Bowl,
Um,
fellas?
any truth to Andy Reid retiring?
No. He already said he's coming back.
I know, but still, if once he retires, every coach is going to try to get traded to Kansas City. You know who I genuinely think will be the next coach of the Chiefs?
Who's that?
Sean McVay.
Oh, I could see that. I could totally
Yeah,
see
Dude,
that.
that'd be
yeah.
disgusting.
Get him out of here, please. Please go to the AFC West. But
Then Andy Reid
every
comes
coach
out of
is going to try to
retirement
get
and
it.
becomes the coach of the Rams
Who?
for some reason. Andy
Who?
Reid's like, what if we just kind of switch places?
John Gruden.
Trading spaces, roster edition. Andy Reid becomes the coach of the
You know, I
Rams
could
for
see
one
being
year.
interested. You know, I could see go though.
Yeah.
I think Kalen DeBoer could be a Chiefs
Oh
coach.
yeah, for sure. Oh,
I
for
think I could
sure.
see it. I could see it, man.
He thinks so highly of
Jimmy
himself. He did.
Sexton can get it.
Yeah, Jimmy Sexton could get it. He thinks
When
very
as
highly of
soon as the
himself.
NFL comes, he's leaving Bama though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
But
He is a
speaking
leech.
of coaches leaving Bama to go to the NFL, why don't we talk about one of the funniest and craziest pieces of journalism,
Mhm.
what's it, crowdsourced journalism
Crowdsourced
recently
journalism. That's what Twitter's for, man.
of uh of Mike McDonald, John Schneider, the new linebackers coach, who's Nick Alavedati or something, some stupid name,
I did not
and
recognize
Ryan
that name.
Grubb sharing a
Ryan
pint
Grubb.
at Dino's from across the way of the VMAC. Now, I had heard the day before that Grubb was at the VMAC. And I mean, if they're on site, that means they're signing it. You know, they
Mhm.
don't interview on site. People just got to remember that. So, oh, it's a done deal. I'm excited. I'm really excited for that. Not just from pettiness, but I just love the offense. Nick, you know, I said it when we were thinking about possible OC hires, like McDonald defense plus Grubb offense is going to be fun for a scheme nerd like me. So that was just
Mhm.
so hype. I was sending you guys all the updates of the pictures the dude kept taking, making sure it was actually the right people. So that was a really fun night. I'm not gonna lie. And then they eventually had to leak it to the media anyways. I don't know if they were gonna leak it to the media that night, but they were like, "Oh, shoot, we gotta say it." But
Mhm.
I do believe that they went there knowing it was gonna get leaked. Fan service is real, folks. They were trying to get caught, especially because they didn't request a table in the back, you know?
Oh yeah, they very easily could have. That's true.
I mean, and then that's a place that is well known that Schneider goes into and a lot of Seahawks staffers go to. Like Schneider's well known to pick up younger people's tabs at Dino's. Yeah, man of the people right there. But that
Mhm.
was that was just so funny that that stuff got announced. And then bringing Scott Huff, super
Mhm.
exciting
Oh
because
yeah.
that pass pro, whatever that they've never been in the NFL, whatever. The pass pro that I've seen the last 2 years in person at Husky Stadium is just amazing. Ryan Grubb's an O-line guy, so is Scott Huff. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it.
I will
And
say
then the pettiness factor is fun too.
Poor Parker Brailsford left UW to go to Bama to follow Huff, and then Huff goes back to Seattle.
Same
It's
with
okay. There's a
Austin
spring
Mack.
transfer portal. Saying, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. True with Mac and Grubb. It's okay. There's a spring transfer portal.
Just commit to a school, not a coach,
Yep. Yep.
especially
Exactly.
these days. But
Especially these
that
days.
was a very fun night. I'm not gonna lie. That was a really fun night. And then, who knows if Shep's gonna come? TBD still. Supposedly he wants to.
They haven't announced the receivers coach. So
Nope, they haven't announced really anything. Um, I just got a crazy rumor right this instant from
yeah.
someone I know who knows Seahawks VP or someone. Jalen Hurts seeking a trade, Seattle is his top choice.
Really?
Not
Ooh.
possible with the money, though. Not possible.
Yeah.
Watch them make it, bro. Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl, man. It's done. If you guys get
I'd
Jalen,
I'd love it. I'd love it. I'd be
it's
down.
Am I the
done.
only one who doesn't think Jalen Hurts is that good? I mean, he's better than
Better than
Geno,
Geno. Yeah.
but I don't know
I
if
mean,
that
he's a
immediately
quarterback
makes
that can
Seattle a
get you to
Super
the
Bowl
Super Bowl.
contender. He can
He's a
get you
quarterback that
there.
can get you to the
Yeah,
Super
that's true.
Bowl. There's not that many of them. Oh no, if I'd want to trade, yeah, I'd want to build up from the bottom again.
Mhm.
Penix at 16 is very much on the table. Troy
That's a
Fautanu at 16,
that's a
very
lot.
much on the table. You know, the thing is, whether or not they value Penix at number 16 is not really a question. The
Hmm.
question is, can Penix be a star quarterback for you? And if that's
Hmm.
true, they will take him at 16 and maybe even try to trade up for him. Uh, but the thing is, when Pete Carroll first came to Seattle, you know what safety was available when he picked?
Taylor Mays.
Yep, Taylor Mays.
I
Passed
remember
on
because
Taylor
he's a
Mays,
Bengal.
took Earl Thomas.
Yep,
And it was the right choice. So
it
maybe
was.
having all that information, maybe they do the same. Uh, I'm really interested. I'm so interested to see what happens, though. I'm really interested to see what happens. I mean, I think there's going to be a couple Huskies from this last year on the team. You know who I think is going to be a I think it's a lock. It's a day three to the Seahawks. Take a guess.
Jack Westover. I wouldn't pick him on day three, honestly. He's an undrafted guy for me.
I think he'll be a day three guy.
Maybe like rounds
He's
back
going
end
to
around
test well.
7.
He's bigger than you think.
Yeah. He's listed
Six
as
or seven.
6'3",
Late day three.
248.
Late day
7.
three.
Okay, then 7. Fine. Because that's basically undrafted
I'd give him
guys.
a six. Uh, honestly, you could maybe get him as a preferred UDFA
Yeah.
because you got
Undrafted.
that local connect.
Yeah. Oh no, you
I
definitely
think
could. I imagine.
Roger
And he's got the
is
connection with
very much
Grubb.
on a day late day two, early day three.
I
I
agree.
think Roger's very high there. Um, I think one of the two lower receivers too. It's gonna be so interesting. Huskies are
Hmm.
on the table. I think any Michigan defender, Chris Jenkins, Colston Loveland.
Colson Loveland's on the draft.
Wait, no.
Junior Colson, you mean?
Junior Coles. Yep, very much on the table.
What about Mike
Uh,
Sanders still?
is he declared? I mean,
Oh yeah. I mean, he'd be a slot corner, so I
we
mean,
got a lot of
he'd be putting Devin
we
back
got a
on the
lot of talent
outside.
at corner already.
Yeah, true, true. I'm just thinking, if you want to put Spoon on the outside and find a upgrade over Kobe Bryant, Mike
Yeah,
Sanders
yeah.
still.
How do you guys feel about the Grub hire though? How do you guys feel
I'm a
about it?
fan of it. I'm a big fan of
I
it.
am
Like
too.
again, for pettiness reasons, I was so happy seeing Bama fans were so adamant. Like, oh no, he's on the recruiting trail right now. He's not interviewing with the Seahawks. He's out there recruiting right now. Oh, he had said he was going to be their offensive coordinator in a press conference.
That
Like,
was funny
oh
too.
yeah. And then as soon as it gets announced, he's like, it's okay. We didn't want him here anyways. He
Oh
clearly
yeah.
was never in it. It's like, bro, hell. Receipts right there. You gave us
Hmm.
all the receipts, you dumbasses.
It's
That's
pretty
why they went to the
funny.
University
It's
of
pretty
Alabama.
funny. You know, I'm sure there's a little bit of questions, you know, never been in the
Hmm.
college, gotta adjust it a little bit, you know, gotta adjust the running game a little bit. You know, and I've said this before. I said this during the coaching searches. You know, people say this a lot with offensive play callers. You either have it or you don't, and Grubb has it. Grubb
Hmm.
definitely can call a play. And there's not a deep bench of play callers right now. But like going from Dan Quinn and Chip Kelly to Mike McDonald and Ryan Grubb, it's like night and day.
Oh yeah.
A lot
Oh
of
yeah.
inexperience on the staff, but it's very exciting. Leslie
Hmm.
Frazier is going to help there. And then our defensive play caller, Auden Durde. Wait, bruv, run cover through Buzz. Double
Got
A
a
got
British
blitz.
guy. I love they have a
You got a
British guy.
British guy as our DC.
That's so funny, man. That's so funny.
It was pretty clear you probably weren't going to get a top
Ron
guy.
Statton's probably excited.
Oh, he's thrilled. He's thrilled. He's really excited. I mean, he's a great story. Played in NFL Europe, you know.
Hmm.
I believe it's the London Claymores.
Hmm.
Is who he
Funding
played for.
Claymores.
There's
What a
some footage.
name.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Um,
Rob, as much as I hate to say this, I really like what the Seahawks are doing with their coaching staff.
yeah.
You know,
I'm pretty happy about it
y'all
too.
are gonna be. y'all are gonna be something next year, man. And
I don't know next year,
I hate
but the
that,
year
but
after.
whatever. I
Keeping
honestly, I
Carl
think it'll
Scott.
come sooner than you think, man.
Yeah,
Y'all got some talent there.
yeah. Keeping. I think there's going to be some growing pains. Yeah, we're doing a lot of new stuff on both sides, but it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. It's something new. I'm definitely going to a practice again. You know, I go every year, but I'm really excited for practice this year. I mean, Beau
Uh-huh.
got to. Oh, Daniel, you got to come to practice with me. Beau came
Oh,
with me
yeah.
2 years ago. It was really
Mhm.
fun.
You gotta stop me from booing DK when he catches a pass.
Man,
It
keeping
depends
Carl
on if Will
Scott.
Dissly's still in the roster or not.
Oh yeah,
Wait, is
true.
Will Disley still on the roster?
Yeah, he's
I
got a
think
fat
so.
contract.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, yeah, no, he's the one getting booed, man. Fucking sucks in every game except when he plays Detroit. What a stupid player, man.
Oh, and the Broncos. He plays the Broncos really well too. That
That's
was his
fair.
first game ever, and then he had like 2 touchdowns in the Russell Wilson homecoming game.
Uh-huh.
Oh
But
wow.
yeah, keeping Carl Scott was very big. That was a really big retention as DB coach. I really hope they keep BT Jordan. Jay Harbaugh, that's a weird one. I really like Tom Izzo, so that was a bummer. Or Larry Izzo. Um, but I love the coaching staff. You know, not getting to call plays is definitely why we had to choose more of an up and comer as DC. But he's one of Dan Quinn's guys, so I believe the story is that Durde came highly recommended from Quinn to Schneider, and Schneider really wanted Durde. Oh gosh, another rumor. Want to see this one?
Yeah,
Let's
Russ
do it.
to Atlanta.
I could see that.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Future.
that's too groundbreaking.
A lot of oh gosh. JJ has a lot of fans in the building.
Oh, good news for Will Dissly. They play the Broncos and Lions next
Oh
year.
gosh. Carl Scott is the only holdover. No BT. Damn. All right, that's it. I just got a couple. Those were my texts from my one source. He's the one who told me Grubb was at the VMAC.
Let's be Mac. I saw a tweet that said he was too. So
Yeah, that was I don't know who that was from. It was probably I don't know if it was true or not, but it was a really fun week. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie. You know, coaching hires are fun. They're fun.
Coaching hours are fun. Coaching hours are fun. Um, but yeah, I guess anything else before we get into oh wait, actually I have one thing and I'll go turn over to awards talk here for just a second. Um, the AFC North, at least our fan bases, are so fucking toxic, man. I think as a quad,
Oh yeah, it's up there with the
a
best of the
quad, a
best.
quadral. I don't even know what you call it. Most toxic fans, man.
Quartet.
Quartet. There it is. There it is. Quartet. As a quartet,
I
easily
agree.
probably
I
one of
agree.
them. I guess
There's
the
like a
NFC East is
there,
probably up
there's a
there too.
Washington's on a bit of a low right now though.
That's fair. That's true. But as far as a quartet of fan bases go, AFC
But
North very
Philly and
toxic.
Cowboys really bring elevate them.
Oh, true, true. I think, and the reason I say that is because the discourse around Lamar versus Burrow and Watt versus Garrett right now, it's literally like if you go in any like there's an AFC North subreddit and it's just people at each other's throats over those two conversations right there, those two debates, and I think that's hilarious.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
You know what I think is very underrated in fan craziness is just the former Pac-12.
Oh yeah.
People don't realize how much everyone hates each other.
Hmm.
It's very underrated, especially on Twitter. It was a really fun social media season on Twitter.
It was. Rest
And it
in
was
peace.
fun for our farewell tour to be undefeated.
It was. It was. It was the best way for Washington. It was the best way for the Pac-12 to end for us. Not
Yes.
that not the case for Arizona State, Stanford, and Colorado, but that's all right. That's all right. Colorado got their media headlines at least. They don't usually get those. Um Also, I mean, I will say of the 8 major awards,
Four
AFC North
Browns.
took 4 Browns, yeah, and then I mean AFC North as a whole also took home 5 of them. So there you go.
Isn't it
Best
so
division in
weird that the
football.
Browns lost to us, to the Seahawks? That's a
Yeah,
weird one.
that was a weird one.
There's
Honestly, I mean
Jamal.
that was PJ Walker, so their quarterback situation all year was
That's
their
true.
downfall
If we had
until Flacco
If they had
came
Joe
in.
Flacco, yeah, that's so weird. Imagine saying that before the season. Until Flacco came in, the Browns weren't doing too good. People were like, "What planet are you on? What alternate dimension?"
Yeah.
2012. That's where they were.
2012. That's right. That's right, baby. That's right. But it's okay. The Brown it's funny, the Browns used all their voodoo magic to lose in one season, and they still lost 31 points in the wild card round to a rookie. Shout out CJ
Yes.
Stroud though. Shout out CJ Stroud.
The only
Um,
difference is that rookie happens to be a pretty top tier player now.
that's true. That is very true. On the awards talk here, I mean, no major surprises. I mean, I feel all the
McCaffrey,
players
I
that
thought
won.
Lamar would get it.
I
And the
didn't think
biggest
Lamar would
surprise,
get. I didn't think he'd win them both.
yeah,
So
my biggest surprise was Stefanski over Ryan's
yeah, no. Did you see they had the same number?
tiebreaker. Yeah,
Yeah, they had the same number of they had the exact same number of points, but Stefanski had one more first place vote, which I guess that's a good
also Flacco over Hamlin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one's crazy because Hamlin had the most first place votes, but also a bunch of the voters like they either had him first or they had didn't have him on the ballot at all, and that's where Flacco made up his
That's what
points.
happened to Ken Walker, Ken
Yep.
Runner.
Yep.
Uh, it is proven that being a Jet is worse than dying.
Jets worse than- You mean being a Brown is worse than dying? Or yeah, being a oh wait, no, oh no, I see what you're saying. Being a Jet last year
That's
is
what he
worse than
came
dying.
back from. Yeah,
That's true.
QED.
QED. I saw also another thing that was leading the Browns to the playoffs is more impressive than coming back to life. So it's a
That's
rough
better.
look.
That's
It's
better.
a it's a rough look for that crowd there. But um
I like that one better.
yeah, I mean, but I don't know, not super controversial on any of these picks, honestly.
Schwartz winning
That
quarterback
one
of the
was a
year. That one's a little surprising, but that was a close race everywhere.
yeah, yeah, McDonald and Johnson. I mean,
Shout
none
out
of
my
us has
boy
Schwartz,
Jim
but
Schwartz.
Jim Schwartz. His name sounds like Jim Shorts. It's fun.
That, that used to be the joke back in the day.
Did he get
Yeah.
much interviews?
No, he didn't get a single interview this cycle.
Yeah,
If they
honestly,
if he does it again next year,
he's
he
a
won't
good
be.
coach as a coordinator. Yeah, older
Mhm.
grumpy guy.
Yeah,
Maybe not
he's been a
works
good
well as a
coordinator
DC.
everywhere he's been. As some
Remember when he poked the bear with DK though?
that is right. I remember
You
that.
know, Russell Wilson and DK both had this huge hatred of the Eagles because they both got passed on by the Eagles.
Hmm.
Russ could have been his Andy Reid's first Mahomes.
Could have been. Could have been. But alas, I think yeah, the Chargers and Browns play each other next year. So we'll get a Harbaugh versus Schwartz moment again. Maybe they'll shake hands in midfield
What's your
again.
deal? Wait, no, that's Pete. That was Pete. I don't know what they said. Seahawks don't play Chargers, sadly.
No, they do not. They play the
But
Broncos.
we don't even have Pete anymore. Fuck.
Yeah, so
What's your deal? What's your deal?
yeah,
Is it we are technically part of the Harbaugh tree now, though? Different Harbaugh, though.
that is true.
The
Well,
good
technically, you're
one.
part of both Harbaugh trees because McDonald also
Uh-oh.
played under the other Jim Harbaugh.
I do remember when people like were talking about we should hire Jim Harbaugh. I was like, that is never, ever going to happen.
Hmm.
And I wouldn't want it to happen either.
My
That
my
was never gonna
favorite
happen.
my favorite thing that I noticed and tweeted when we hired Zach Taylor way back when is that he obviously coached under Sean McVay, who coached under Jay Gruden, who coached under Marvin Lewis. So everyone was just saying, "Oh, we're just gonna hire probably some Marvin Lewis tree guy," and technically we did.
Yeah.
So there you go. But also, it's weird to think Sean McVay is part of the Marvin Lewis tree, so he owes
I
everything to him.
really technically?
Yeah, technically is.
Because Jake Gruden is.
Yeah.
Who is
I feel like that's a
who's
bit of a
Marvin
stretch.
Lewis tree? What tree
Marvin
is he
Lewis
in?
was Bill Cowher. Or no, not Bill Cowher.
Mm,
Who's the Ravens coach back in the day? Was that Brian Billick? I always get
yeah.
those two confused. Yeah, Brian Billick. Yeah, he was Brian Billick. Because he was the DC for the 2000 Ravens.
Oh yeah.
That's
Rex, that
where he
was a
made his name.
legendary staff. Rex Ryan, Chuck
Uh,
Pagano. Rex Ryan's a D-line coach. He is one. They're all athletes now, like
mm.
modern D-line coaches. Miss those days of the you still get a couple of big fat O-line coaches, but like back then there's a lot of big fat D-line coaches too. Look this up, Google Images. I don't know if you've seen it before, but have you seen Dan Quinn's playing days photos? Because they are awesome.
Dan Quinn playing.
You're gonna love it.
Uh, what team do you play for?
Look at the one on top left. There's a picture.
99? Oh, dude, he's jacked, bro. Look at them.
There's some awesome pictures. There's better ones too. He had a mohawk.
Here we go. Not that one. That's the same one.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Salisbury State.
Dang.
That's a unit right there, huh?
Yeah. There you go.
That's a good
There's the
one.
head coach of the Washington Commanders right there.
Ah, give me
Um,
that. Return to the past. This is what they took from us, big
that's
D-line
what they took
coaches.
from us.
Embrace tradition.
Any closing thoughts on the awards before we get into draft season officially? Nope.
What's your thoughts on the TJ Watt, Miles Garrett stuff, Bo?
Miles is better. Miles is
Yeah.
better. Miles is more dominant. TJ does some freaky shit, I will say. Like TJ can fucking do insane stuff when the ball's in the air. Like I've never seen a D lineman who like if you throw in the direction of the part of the line, he's technically a linebacker, but edge player. Um, there were two different instances in the 2022 season where the Bengals were just throwing a quick route, like a little hitch or a little out in the direction of TJ Watt, and he would just jump up and just intercept the pass at the line. He did that,
He is just a ball magnet, you know.
and you could see the second time in this, and then it happened in the second game against the Bengals. You could just tell Burrow was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me again." Because he watched the tape from the first
Yeah.
game. It's okay. We won the second game, thankfully, but it's just like it's insane. But as just a pure like pass rusher and pure D end, Myles Garrett's unblockable, man. He's just a freak. And
hmm
I think I've seen TJ Watt shut down from as a pure pass rusher more than I've seen Myles Garrett. So
hmm
yeah, I get more scared of Myles Garrett when he's lined up on the other side. So there you go, Daniel. Any closing thoughts on the awards?
Should have been Dan Campbell for Coach of the Year, man.
I
Do we
know a
know
lot of
who
people.
won Executive of the Year?
I actually let me Google this.
I think it was the Lions GM.
Should it better be Brad Holmes? I hope so.
Oh, top five. Who won it? Okay, here's the top five candidates, but who won it? It could also be Nick Casario.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know who won it. Yeah, Eric DeCosta, Chris Greer. Yeah. Nick. Oh, wait, hold on. For
What
some
a,
reason,
actually no, they had a good season and they had a good
Brad
hire.
Holmes, Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman's always going to be on that list.
33rd NFL team fan right
Eric
there.
DeCosta? You got to be kidding me. Eric DeCosta won it?
Was he the
That's
GM?
PFTs. That's
Oh,
PFTs.
okay. Here we go. So, Pro Football Writers of America. Let's go. Okay. AP doesn't have one. So, this is considered like the one. Holmes. Okay. Yep. Brad Holmes won Executive of the Year.
Oh, Mac got assistant coach.
And
I've
Ray
decided
Brilliant.
to say Mac. Some people say MM. I say Mac. I like Mac better.
Hmm.
And it's a more unique McDonald.
Yeah. It is because there's no capital D.
I was
So
gonna say it better be Brad Holmes because he's the greatest GM the NFL has ever seen.
that's true. That's true.
I think we
And
talked about this. We might have mentioned it, but how do you feel about the 33rd team thing that Jed Fish is pushing? 33rd
I
NFL
kind of
team.
like it, honestly. I mean,
I
shoot,
like it.
if you wanna go, I mean, shoot, man, the NFL, at the end of the day, a guy who's getting recruited by that big of a school is thinking about someday playing in the NFL. Or
Oh,
he should be. Push it. Let him know. Hey, we can get you there. We've got those
supposedly Bill
connections.
Belichick's going to be an analyst.
Really?
No way.
But like, the only thing he can do is really like watch plays and give halftime advice.
I was
Mhm.
gonna say, is he gonna
But
talk
I
about
mean,
colors all day?
is he going to talk
Well,
about
I mean,
what?
the analysts
Colors.
are like very much around the program. Like they're
Oh
they're
yeah, yeah,
they
that
get
too.
their own office and
I'm talking about in the
everything.
game. I'm talking about in the
Oh
game.
yeah, yeah, in the game. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not
Like I
coaching.
guess
Sorry, what
I
were you
guess
saying, Daniel? Talk about what?
like punters and like especially long snappers. I like feel like if Belichick was an analyst, he'd probably just get bored about all the talking points. You just start rambling on about some long snapper from like 2005,
Hmm.
how like his snap form was like super meticulous or whatever. Just go into the intricacies of like how special teams works.
Special
Only
Bill Belichick decides to be the main special teams analyst for us.
he would be though, man.
He would.
Special teams analyst, special teams historian, because that's the only thing he talks
You
about.
know what I would really want is for Belichick to bring his dog to meet Dubs.
Oh, true, because he's got a what's his saga
Cute mini
husky?
husky kind of thing,
Mini husky? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I forget the real name.
I do want to
Yeah.
ask guys, how do we feel about Steve Belichick as the UW's DC?
I love it.
Hmm.
Okay,
Awesome
I'm a big
picture.
I'm a big
it
fan.
is a pretty cool
Someone
picture.
said, someone on Reddit said like it looks like an ad for Zins.
It does.
It
It does.
does. Yes, it does. It's a good comp.
There you go. There you go. Well, boys, I think it's time we hop into draft season. We're
It's
here.
time. We
We're
finally made
live.
it.
We finally made it. The West Coast Draft Pod is finally talking about the draft again. And we do have a mock draft machine ready to go for later. But first, we need to decide who we're going to be picking for. Obviously, I'll be picking for the Lions. Daniel will be picking for the Seahawks, and Rob will be picking for the Bengals, as you can tell by
Naturally.
our jerseys. That's yeah, our jerseys obviously indicate as such. Um, but there are the 29 other teams that we need to be picking for. And we're going to determine now who will be making the selections for each of these franchises. So, and I know I tried to explain this over text a little bit earlier, or I guess yesterday. Did not explain it very well. So here, I'm going to explain it now. So, we're going to go snake style here. The order has not been determined. We will pick the order based on how we finish in this. So I'll have my first pick. So say, for example, I chose to have the first pick. I might not, but let's say I did. I could do this. Say Rob chooses. Rob would then choose because he came in second. He chooses the second pick. Daniel chooses the third pick. Just say for ease of explanation. From there, I would choose which of these unselected teams here um that I will be picking for. And this is for the next 2.5 months. So, say for example, I really wanted to pick for the Carolina Panthers. I will not be picking the Carolina Panthers first. I will say that when we get to the actual draft, but say I did, I would say
Gosh, this is a lot of
Carolina
pressure
Panthers.
if it's for the next 3 months.
Yeah. So I would pick the Panthers at 1,
Oh,
and
that's pretty.
they would be off the board. They would be off the board. And then Rob would pick second, and so on until all 29 other teams are accounted for.
And I'm sure we'll have times when we mix it up too and just,
Yeah.
do everyone as well.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. But these are the I'm gonna call these the official mock drafts, the 3-person official mock
Ooh,
drafts though. And
I
we might
like
have
it.
some 1.5s here and there, but this is 1.0. So anything that's a full number, like we'll probably do one now, maybe we'll do one post combine, post free agency, and maybe like a week before the draft or something like that, or leading up to the draft. Here we
Just like the
go.
pros.
Just like the pros. But first we need to pick it out in order. I'll be
Dun,
picking
dun, dun, dun.
first.
We should do a draft of picking every draft spot that we pick the teams in. Snake style.
I'm not gonna make it that complicated. I thought this was complicated enough as is. But anyways, so with the first pick, or sorry, not with the first pick, with my selection where I will be picking, I'm actually going to be choosing to pick second. Middle of the order. And the reason, actually, I
Whoa.
don't want to explain the reason. I don't want to explain the reason. I'll explain it in a minute, but I will not be taking first overall. The choice is now Rob to which of these slots he wants to take.
I'm gonna go third.
Okay, there you go. So Daniel gets the first pick then. There you go. There you go. Reason I you get one less pick if you have the first pick. That's fine. That's why I didn't want it. But that's all good. That's all good. So, Mr. Lisenby, you're up. You can pick any team in the NFL that's not the Seahawks, Bengals, or Lions to pick for throughout the cycle. I put their picks here on the side so you could see what they're looking like in the first, second, and third round. So take it away. And I can also scroll up and down as you so please.
Hmm. All right. Well, with my first team, we'll pick the Arizona Cardinals.
There you
Ooh, I was
go.
eyeing them up. That's gonna be a fun one.
That was gonna be my first choice. So I like that. I like that. Well, we won't do this for every pick, but any reasoning on that Cardinals pick, Daniel?
I mean, they got a lot of picks to choose from. I think with the Cardinals, you can kind of go in different directions. I don't think they're going to be so predictable like maybe some other teams will be. I mean,
Mhm.
obviously, time will tell between now and the actual draft, but yeah, and also like I don't know, they got some pieces, man. I
They're
think
fun.
they can maybe do
Mhm.
something next year. So yeah, give me the
What's
Cardinals.
his name? Mr. Fire in the Belly was the prize of the coaching hire cycle last year.
Mhm.
And he
Jonathan
chose the
Gannon.
Cardinals, which was weird.
Yeah, Jonathan Gannon. Well, I like that pick. That was actually the direction I was thinking. I didn't think you'd go that way. But with my first selection, second overall, dun, 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 I will be going with the Chicago Bears.
Oh man.
Having
I
two
was
top
gonna
10
pick the
picks,
Bears.
two
That's gonna be
top
fun.
10 picks is fun. No second round pick is kind of a bummer, but it'll still be good. I'm looking forward to picking first overall, maybe trading the pick, or maybe trading Justin Fields and getting more picks down the line. We'll see. But I'm excited to have two top 10 picks.
I'm
Rob, you
gonna
are up with
go.
back-to-back picks now.
I'm gonna go with commies. Number
Oh,
two.
okay. I like that. I like that. Here you go. What's the reasoning for that one?
Oh, just a lot of fun things they can do. Maybe they can snag they got a lot of picks, maybe they can snag Caleb. Who knows?
True. That's true. You're back up on
Here's
the
a tough
board.
one for me. I am gonna go with ooh, this is a tough one. There's two teams I'm really eyeing up. I'm gonna go with the Packers just because they have just a lot of
Oh,
picks.
okay. All right. There you go. Down the board a little bit. I
Mm.
like that. I respect that a lot. I respect that a lot. A lot of picks. I see that. I see that. So there's a couple different directions I could go with this. I could try to monopolize that top three and get the Patriots. Let's see. I can get the Falcons have a good number of picks, but not till the third round, really. Trying to see. No other team. In fact, the Bears and Cardinals are the only two teams with two first round picks.
Yeah, not too many this year.
Hmm. I I'm gonna go a little off. I'm gonna go with the New York Giants.
I
Two
actually
second
was
round
eyeing them
picks is
up too.
attractive.
Yeah.
Two second round picks is attractive. I think they're in a good spot in the first round too, where they could do a lot of things with that pick.
Receiver.
Get receiver or tackle
They're
if we
picking a
need one.
receiver. They
Yeah.
don't need a
So
yeah.
there you go. Daniel, you're
All
back up.
right. I'm gonna take the Falcons.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mike,
What's going
Mike,
on with the
Mike, Mike,
Falcons?
Mike,
Mike,
Mike.
Mike, Mike. I like that. I like that. Actually, before I do anything here, I'm just gonna do just so obviously I doubt we'd forget this for later, but let's make sure we don't. Daniel obviously is Detroit.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, just for later. Um, and then Daniel, you got another pick here.
God damn it, you stole my second round pick.
Were you gonna pick the Falcons?
No, he has my Seahawks pick.
Oh,
My yeah.
That's right. Perfect. All right, there we go. So just so we don't get confused later. Okay, perfect. Go ahead, Daniel.
I think it's time for me to go off the beaten path, boys. Give me the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
What are we picking the Vikings for here, Daniel?
Kind of like the Cardinals, you can go in a bunch of different directions with them.
Mm-hmm.
They're in so much limbo right now, and I feel like that team needs to pick a direction to go in, and I kind of want to pick it for them.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I like that. Well, I didn't think they'd be on the board this long, honestly, so I'll just go ahead and take the Patriots.
Oh man.
I actually think they're kind of in a spot similar to the Vikings and Cardinals, like you just said, where they don't, I mean, depends on how free agency goes. They might not need to take a quarterback. They could do something kind of fun. They could trade back. They could trade up. They could get one
Told you
Drake
it was a
May.
lie. Told you it was a lie.
They could get Drake May. So we'll see. We'll see. Drake May feels
Um,
like a New England Patriot. And that's good. I'm gonna dedicate the next 3 months to making Drake May a New England Patriot because he feels like one.
hey, narrative picks have worked. Remember,
Yep,
I was one of the first people to put Bijan to the Falcons out in the atmosphere.
that's true.
You have not put Daniel's name next to the Falcons, by the way.
Oh, good call. Good call. Thank you for reminding me.
I am gonna go. I'm gonna go to the Chargers.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Middle number 5 overall,
Give me a
middle of
little
the
scroll, by the way. Give me a little
oh, you
scroll.
want to go down a little bit?
Okay. All right, go back up. I'm gonna go. This is a tough one. I'm debating between two right here. I'm gonna go the Eagles. I like the picks,
Oh, the
baby.
Eagles were gonna be my pick next. Dang it, man. Eagles were gonna be my pick next. I was thinking the exact same thing you were. I like the multiple second round picks.
I
So
love
let's
the second
see.
round. So many good players in the second round, always.
Packers, Eagles, Giants, and Man, you're gonna own the second round, man. You
I
got three of the four
know. You
teams with
fell right
multiple
into my
second
trap.
rounders. Jeez, man. Okay,
You activated
okay.
my trap card.
Activated my trap card. There you go. Well, let's see. I could go Tennessee, but they just don't have a lot of picks. Jets don't have a lot of picks either. The next team,
Jets.
oh wait, did I write down Rob for Philly? Okay, yeah, I did. I am going to go with the Las Vegas Raiders next. For the very
That was my
simple
next
reason,
pick.
they're the next pick down the board that has all three of their picks still, and I like that. There you
All
go,
right.
Daniel. Back to back picks here.
Pretty much similar reasons to that. I want to take the Colts.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
You
Building
get two.
something there with AR too. Yeah, and you get back to back as well
My
here.
boy, my boy.
Hmm. All right, I'm deciding between two right now. Give me your favorite team, Bo, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go. Let's go. They're off the board. They're off the board. The
All
Evil
right, you're up.
Empire's off the
You're up,
board.
Beau.
Well, I'm gonna take the team that crushed my hopes and dreams, the LA Rams next.
Oh, I
They
wanted the
actually,
dedicated Whams. I wanted them.
yeah, they actually have their first round pick this year, and
They're gonna
it
trade
pains.
it.
They probably will, but they have it for now.
Oh, I wanted them too. Damn. I wanted the dedicated Whams.
Yeah, there you
All right,
go.
give me a low
Bro,
scroll. Oh, I won't do it. Not gonna do it. If you guys, I swear, if you guys make me, no, I won't be the last pick. Thank God. Okay. Give me another scroll up, please. All right, we're gonna go with the. We're gonna go with the Jags.
okay. All right. All right. Down the
And
board a
we're gonna
little
go
bit.
with the Cowboys because it's fun to get into Jerry's mind.
Yeah, and they got all three of their picks still, so it's
That was
still
going to be my
pretty
pick, Rob, the Cowboys.
I'm gonna get
the
in
corrupt
Jerry's
franchise.
mind.
Yeah.
Corrupt franchise. Like Rob. Rob. Am I missing any of these that are off the any of these that are off the board? Jets, Broncos, Saints, Finns, Browns, Bucks, Texans, Bills.
Are the stars projected or are they
Oh, those are projected compensatory.
projected? Okay, so I wasn't sure if they were set yet or not because I wasn't sure. I was pretty sure they weren't.
Give me hmm. Give me the defending NFC champion San Francisco 49ers.
Bleh.
I knew Rob wasn't going to take them, but they're the last team here that has
Fuck them.
4 picks, so I'm going with them.
Yeah, you guys could have really trolled me if I had the last pick and made me take them.
I
That
know.
would have
We
been a
could
pretty
have.
good. Honestly, that would have been a good troll forcing me for 3 months to make picks for them. That would have been a pretty elite troll. I'm not gonna lie. Who has the last pick this round? Oh yeah, that's right. Hey Bo. Hey Daniel.
Hmm. Wait,
I
so I
think
have
we
a
might
question.
leave. I think it'd be pretty fun if we left a team for Bo to have to take and make picks for the next 3 months.
There's
Oh
one that I
man.
hate that also is not a lot of draft capital, so
Yep, yep.
there's a
I know which one it is.
Yeah. There's a couple
You're
options.
But
gonna
that
I
be
took
means
the
you're gonna
picking
one
have
for
I
to,
the
took
that
the
means
one
you're gonna
Lamar
have to
Browns.
pick the
Jackson.
Panthers. That means you're gonna have to pick the Panthers.
They have the 33rd pick.
And the Browns have the Oh shit, you're right. Never
Ah, you're picking
Yeah,
for the
man.
Browns.
mind.
Yes.
Hmm.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Daniel, you get back-to-back picks.
Oh, genius.
So I have a question. Like
Maniacal.
when we actually do
Machiavellian.
What's
when we
that?
do when we do the actual mock drafts, like can we project trades?
So unfortunately we have to pay to do that. Oh wait, no,
PFN,
before
PFN,
we can do pre-draft trades, but we can't do live trades.
PFN,
Okay.
PFN. PFN sucks though.
Actually,
What
maybe we
about
have
what
to
about
do.
the consensus? Can you trade on consensus?
Let's see here. Actually, if we do PFN mock draft, let's try
No,
this.
no, check
PFN mock.
consensus first. I know you can on PFN. Check
You
consensus.
can or cannot.
You can on PFN. PFN's the people's
Let's
draft.
see. Mock draft maker. What's it called? Consensus?
The consensus board, doesn't they have whatever it's called? Yeah, that one right there. The top one.
This is all that comes up for me right here.
Mocked off the
Oh
top one.
wait, NFL mock draft simulator. Oh, here we go. Say select all, year for draft order, normal. So type of trading you want. Select all, yeah. Maybe you can do. Oh wait, yeah, 24. We're only gonna do 2 rounds. Mock draft 1.0. Maybe you can do this. Enter draft room. Oh yeah, look at that. We can. Oh, perfect. Oh yeah.
This is a good board anyways, so
Yeah, let's see. And then
it's just we don't have the picture. You gotta start it first, I believe.
oh, is that it? Oh wait, here we go. Trade right here. Oh yeah, now I can just
Yep,
select
there you
which
go.
team I want to trade with. Okay, cool. So yeah, we can trade. Okay, we'll use this, and we can trade. So yes.
Okay. Because I was asking because that influences my choices. So I want to get into Mike McDaniel's mind. Give me the Dolphins.
That's a fun mind to get
Ah,
into.
that's a fun one.
Because you know they're going to be thinking about trading those picks maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
So I think that could be a fun one. And who else do we have here? Oh, there's some good ones left. Wait, scroll up. Man, some teams at the top still haven't been taken yet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll take the Titans then.
damn.
Yeah, they survived for a long time on just not having a third round pick. They're really not in as bad a position as we were probably making it out they were. Um, Jets have nothing. Broncos have nothing. Leaning
They have
Saints.
Russell Wilson. What are you talking about?
Oh wait, no. Why am I leaning Saints? We got Bucks. We got I might still prefer the Saints actually. Just looking at this. Yeah, give me the Saints. I'm taking the Saints. Robert, back-to-back picks.
Give me a scroll.
Oh yeah, actually,
I'll go.
no. Unless you're gonna pick the
I'll go
Panthers
Jets and
high.
Broncos. Let's get some
Jets and
higher level
Broncos.
ones.
All
Yeah,
right.
might as well get up there. At that point, it's worth it.
There we go. Myself. Let's see. Pretty much the whole middle there is taken. So
Bron. Brown,
should
Brown,
I
Brown.
just pick them now so I don't have to worry about it later? But then I'll have to be stuck with someone. Then I'll probably be stuck with the Panthers at 29. So I can do that. Bucks, Texans. Give me Texans. Daniel, your last two picks here.
All right. Let me scroll up.
The only one left at the top's the Panthers.
Okay. You can scroll down then. Thank you.
Should we pencil Rob Panthers into 28 and Browns into
No, nope.
29?
Gotta make the picks.
Gotta make the picks. All right.
Surprised none of y'all want the Panthers though.
You can take them.
You can keep them if you want.
Nah. Give me the Bills first.
He's
My
trying
first
reverse
pick.
psychology here.
I don't know why y'all don't want the Panthers, man. Like pick 33 isn't that bad.
Take him.
The only reason I'm not going to take him is because I want you two to fight for it, since I guess y'all hate the pick so much.
Hey, prove your love for it though with your last pick. You
Yeah,
should take
give me
it.
give me the Bucks.
Boo, lame.
There you go. There you go.
All right, now I
Daniel,
can.
this is your list here. The Lions, Cardinals, Falcons, Vikings, Colts, Steelers, Dolphins, Titans, Bills, and Bucks. These will be the teams that you
Goated.
will become the GMs for the next 3 months.
Now I get to watch you two fight over teams you hate. So this will be fun.
God, wait, you're right. You're right here because there's 4 teams left. I get the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Browns, or the Panthers.
Make your choice, man.
You're gonna get stuck with two teams you don't like.
I know, or the Panthers, or I could do the Panthers and Browns. Either way, I'm gonna be either getting the Panthers or Brown, or either way, I'm gonna get the Browns. I need to know if I would.
That's your own fault for taking second pick.
It's true. That's true. That was a mistake on my end. Um,
I think the choice is pretty obvious here, dog.
yeah, I mean, give me the Ravens. You just kind of got to do that, I
You're gonna
guess.
get hey, if you're with the Ravens, you can draft well.
It's true. Become Eric Costa. So, what I imagine Chiefs and Panthers here.
Yep. Yep. Chiefs and Panthers.
Damn, Bo.
Let's see.
You just gave yourself two of your divisional rivals.
I did. I did. The only AFC North team I'm not picking for actually is the Steelers, funny enough.
You're lucky I
So
really wanted to pick for the Steelers because otherwise you could be stuck with all four. Imagine
That would
that.
have been pretty funny.
that actually, you know what? I wouldn't have hated picking for the Steelers. I don't hate them quite as much as the other two, actually.
They're the one I hate the
Um,
most.
I thought
They're
you
the
hated
one
the Steelers the most.
I used to hate them the most until the Lamar fan or Ravens fans were chanting and cheering when Joe Burrow got hurt.
Okay, that's fair.
Browns fans I hate because they're a rape apologist. Yeah, that's why I hate them. So yeah, there you go. There's the order. So Rob, you'll be picking for both Washington teams. Seattle, Washington, Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Packers, Chargers, Eagles, Jaguars, Cowboys, Jets, Broncos, Chiefs, and Panthers. Hey, you got 2/3 of the or 3/4 of the AFC West. That's a fun
Oh
little
wow.
detail there. I got Bengals, Bears, Giants, Patriots, Raiders, Rams, Niners, Saints, Texans, Ravens, and Browns. So there you go. So
Oh, you got
now,
the Patriots. Oh, Jeez,
Yeah,
dude.
I know. I know. I probably got the most
You got the
toxic group.
Niners. Oh man. Can you
Who
fill
the
in the last
Raiders?
couple of names though in the
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
Drive
Bo,
me
right.
crazy.
you got all the toxic fan bases, and there's the Texans.
And then the Texans. Yeah.
Racist owner.
Uh,
They used to have Jack Easterby was his name, right? Like the church guy.
yeah. Yeah. He's not there
Yeah.
anymore though. He's not there
McNair's not
anymore
good
though.
either though.
Like
He
I
was the
guess
one
the
who
fans
said
aren't
inmates
toxic,
were
but
running the
the
prison.
organization kind of is.
Yeah. There you go. Well, there you go. So now the first mock draft of this cycle, and it's gonna get kicked off here. Wait, we're not, yeah, we're just gonna do start here. I'm on the clock. A lot of different ways. Oh, whoa, hold on. Oh man, this is laggy. Okay. You guys still see me okay? Okay, okay, we're back. Okay, we're good. We're good. So, I like how, okay, it's got my team needs listed. I like that. I like that. Okay. So, first overall, it's time. We're gonna draft Caleb Williams. Justin Fields, you're getting traded. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that, I guess. Rob, you're on the clock.
Are you sure that Caleb says yes?
Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah, we have not heard much of that lately. Um, we're gonna go Drake May here. We'll hear news after the combine if Jaden Daniels really does jump him. But as of now, it's still May. And honestly, I'm not the biggest fan. I could see Daniels jumping him.
Mhm. There we go. Okay, once this loads for me here, so
If it's too laggy, we can just go on PFF.
it's a pretty laggy one, I won't lie.
Yeah, let's go on PFF. This is not working.
Yeah.
PFF won't be laggy.
Okay,
We won't do trades today.
no trades today. Yeah, but we'll figure out. Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll pay for PFF down the line and we'll make it happen then.
Fuck
How much would
PFF.
it cost to pay for trades?
Fuck
Um,
PFF.
Well, that too.
no, it's not a ton. It's not a ton. Man, oh wow, this is
Fuck
super
PFF.
laggy. Hold up, hold up. Let me. Yeah, this is super laggy. Holy cow. Yeah. My not responding just popped up. That's great.
Oh
That's always a
boy.
good sign.
Yeah, sorry, you just got 5 viruses.
Yeah, which is funny. I've used that site before too, and it's not like bad.
Yeah,
Maybe
we've
I,
used it in the past. We used it last year.
yeah.
By the
So
way, heading to a Kraken game next Monday. Isn't that fun?
there you go. There you go. I like that. I like
Who are they
that.
playing against?
Red Wings. Going with my dad.
Ooh, that'll be a fun game.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Good
All right,
seats too.
and start. Okay, cool. So we got Caleb Williams and
Ah, so
Drake May.
nice.
There we go. Oh, look how smooth this is running right now. This is perfect. All right, Patriots are back on the clock, so I guess I'm still up for the Patriots. Here we go.
How do you let this motherfucker get the 2 of the top 3 picks?
One situation here. I'm until they have a quarterback. I'm going Jaden Daniels there.
This
Daniel, you're up
Daniel.
on the
Yep.
clock. You're on the board.
Yeah, give me MHJ.
MHJ. Pretty uncontroversial top four right there. Next up with the Chargers is Robert.
I think they're gonna go Rome. I think Harbaugh's going to love him.
Mhm.
Fits the
Oh,
mold of Anquan.
I like it. I like it. And you know what? Yeah, I'm picking for the Giants here. Yeah, I got three of the top six. Let's go. I'll just go neighbors here. Keep it simple.
Dude, you got like 5 of the top 10.
Yeah, it's true because I got the Bears coming up here too. I got four of the top nine too.
What's the Titan? Not me. Do I have the
No,
Titans?
that's Daniels. Daniels got
That's
the
what I thought.
Titans. Yep. Daniels got the next two. He's got Titans and Falcons back to
And the
back.
Falcons. I feel like the Titans need a weapon though. I'm tempted to take Joe Alt, but I think they need receiver more.
Mm-hmm.
Neighbors
Pull up the
is.
receiver
Oh
board.
wait. Oh, there's no
Neighbors off the
receivers.
board. Yeah.
Mm,
You,
For
you
now.
if you want a weapon, you'd go
Bowers probably.
Bowers, yeah.
yes. I don't know.
It's your pick, though. It's your pick. We're not going to
Yeah,
influence.
I think if we were doing trades, I would honestly probably trade back with Tennessee.
Mhm.
But since we're not doing that, I'll just take Joe Alt.
Oh,
Leapfrog Atlanta for a quarterback.
and
That could
Um,
now
be a good
Atlanta's
trade
on the
spot.
board.
again, like that's kind of why because you could do some cool stuff with these teams. You know what? Screw it. Even if it's the first, because I really, really think MPJ would fit in Atlanta like a glove if they wanted to draft him. Give me Michael Penix Jr. to the Falcons.
Ooh.
There you go. I like it. I like it. I'm on the board here. I know
Oh
we were
man.
really
Oh man.
Ryan Poles, we were really, really hoping that one of the top three receivers would land, would fall
It's
to
not gonna
us.
happen. It's not gonna
Did
happen
not
in real
happen.
life
Did
either.
not happen. Doesn't hurt though to continue to build on that O line. Oluf Shano is still sitting right there. I'm a
I
big
actually
fan.
heard he's not I heard that he's not highly rated.
Really,
I
that's
heard that
interesting.
Flog tackle too.
Well, the problem is Flog is a pure right tackle, and he drafted one of those last year in Darnell, right?
That's true. That's true.
Could also build up. I mean, we traded for Montez Sweats. We don't need an edge rusher. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense to go with a guy like Newton right
Pull
here.
up the tackle board
Corners. It's a good
because
class.
there might be other dudes that might be rated higher than Fashanu. He does not have bands. I think Latham and Mims are both rated higher.
Interesting. I'm gonna pull up the consensus board
But
here.
it's fun to think about reuniting them.
Yeah, yeah.
So just do it.
Yeah. The consensus board still is Fashanu higher, so I'm gonna go with Fashanu. And I believe Rob. Yeah, Rob's back up here with the Jets.
Oh, let's see here. Jets need weapons,
They also need
but
O line.
they need line. Uh, I think Fuaga is probably a good pick here.
I like that. Like that. Daniel, you're up here with the Vikings.
No, they need an edge, I think. Kind of replace
Mhm,
Daniel Hunter.
Mm,
mhm.
Um, that's really between Turner and Jared Verse, I think.
it's better.
Jared Verse is better. Okay. I'll take Jared Verse.
Sure,
Trust me on
first.
D-line evals. Trust me.
All right. Rob, you're up with the Broncos.
The Broncos. Nah, I think they're going BPA and going Brock. Jimmy
Yeah,
Graham.
yeah. I can see that. The Raiders. This
Who's the
is
Raiders?
less about what I would do and more about what I think they would do.
What Mark Davis would do.
JJ McCarthy.
Yeah. He's really talked about higher. He's going higher than Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I could see him.
Dan Brugler said he's a lock for the top 12. So,
This is Daniel Jones all over again. This is
mhm,
That's what I'm
the
saying, man.
mhm,
NFL is weird on their QB evals.
mhm. I guess I'm still up with the Saints here. Saints are in a very weird spot. They just drafted Brian Bresee last year. I'm
White,
not gonna
white, 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 white,
wait.
white, 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 white.
I'm thinking about it. Don't worry, I'm
He's
thinking
not the
about
best
it.
corner though. I think their secondary is all right.
Secondary's fine. I'm not worried about their secondary. Honestly, I think they need to go edge rusher. Cam Jordan's not getting any younger. Peyton Turner was a bust. Marcus Davenport laughed last year. I'm going to go with Laiatu Latu. Colts, that would be Daniel.
It all
Yeah.
depends on his medicals. It all depends on his medicals.
Mhm.
Let's get AR a weapon. You need a weapon.
That's some bad news for you.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like sometimes GMs go against draft consensus.
I know a lot of
It's
people like Brian Thomas for sure.
yeah.
I'm gonna say I think
Honestly, JT Sanders.
Give me Brian Thomas for the Colts.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. See.
Hawks.
There you go.
Um, I alluded to this one earlier. I think I made this pick a bit ago. You know where it goes.
Oh,
I think with hiring, I think with hiring
where is it?
Grub, I think this one's pretty obvious, especially with JJ and Mike gone.
Mhm.
I think that's a lock you can take.
Mhm.
You can take
Put the bank on it right
put the
now.
bank on that one. I think Grubb and Huff love him.
Hmm.
Mike McDonald said in an interview the other day about wanting to be really physical on offense. That's a Pro Bowl guard, one of the meanest dudes out there.
Hmm.
He's gonna be a
Your
stud.
backup with the Jags too.
Oh shoot. Um, they need O-line help, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They just drafted Anton Harrison last year, but
JPJ, I like here.
yeah, it's a good call. Their center situation was awful last
Yeah.
year. All right, here we go. I've already talked about who I want the Bengals to draft here, so I'm gonna pick them. But I'll talk about the options here. Obviously, interior D line. I mean, all the top three guys are all still on the board here. Top two, I should say.
Murphy's
Newton and
better than
Murphy.
Newton. Murphy's better.
Yeah, but
He's better.
Newton's a better fit for what they need. They need a pure three tech. They need that Geno
Byron Murphy
Atkins
can play
side.
three. He can play three.
Yeah, but
I
they
cannot.
need somebody who's an elite pass rusher, and
That's
Newton
fair.
is that. Newton is that right
I'm
now.
really. I think you'll be surprised uh about Murphy's agility testing.
I guess we'll see, but I'm a huge Newton fan. This is gonna be a pick I'm gonna make the
Hmm.
entire process. So give me Newton at 18,
Trust
and I'm
my D
back up
line
with the
evals.
Rams.
Trust my D line evals.
I know. I'm back up with the Rams now here.
Dedicated Lambs.
What the Whams? I'm gonna steal someone from that I just really don't want to see in Pittsburgh.
I don't
Um,
want to see him in LA.
Q Mitchell.
Oh, they're gonna do that. Oh, that would be a Rams pick too. God damn it.
He's gonna be a
Danny
stud in
Boy.
our secondary.
I
There
think
you
he
go. You're
got
up,
two in
Daniel.
a row.
I think you got back to back. We got a cut. We got a streak here of going back to back. Yeah, Steelers and Dolphins back to back here.
Give me Cooper DeJean.
There we go. There we go. They
That's
do
good.
need second. They do need corner
That
help
would
for
be a
sure.
Steelers pick.
That'd be a major Steelers pick. I mean, so he doesn't even have to change his freaking helmet. He just has to slap a different sticker on the side of it.
Exactly, man. See, the Dolphins would trade this pick, man, but whatever.
Oh,
Anyway,
100%.
I think they go O-line here, and there's a lot
I
of
think
good
they would go
options.
line too.
There's a lot of good
I'll
options.
pull up all the O linemen
Oh
right here.
gosh, Amarius Mims in this offense.
I'm kind of with you there, man. Yeah, give me Marius Mims for the
He's
Dolphins.
gonna
There you
his
go.
testing's gonna be crazy.
There you go. Eagles, I believe, is Rob. Yes.
Do they really need receiver help? I disagree with that one right there. I think we're going. They definitely need linebacker or safety help, right?
I can pull up those two positions here. They
It's
honestly need
definitely
corner help too, because Slay and
yeah, they're getting up
Bradbury
there.
both looked bad last year.
Oh man, Terry on Arnold here's a steal.
hmm Making it happen.
Yeah.
There you go. Texans, I believe, is myself. Yeah, here we go. Wide
Tejanos,
receiver, tight end, D line, or linebacker.
JT.
Imagine putting Dallas Turner and Will Anderson back up.
Yeah, I have
Their
two
O
very
line
undersized, overrated edges. Although Will Anderson wasn't, but he was undersized.
corners, they're set.
What you do here is take whoever CJ tells you to.
Right, exactly. Wide receiver, I don't need to get another wide receiver.
JT, he's getting buzz.
Gonna be my pick, Rob.
I'm just giving suggestions.
It's our interior D line. Like,
I definitely don't think it's strong. They have one
I know
good guy.
they got Rankins, but he might be a free agent. Give me Byron Murphy here. Keep him in state.
That's a good pick.
The Cowboys and Packers both belong to
How
Rob.
about them? How about them? Hmm. We're gonna have a run on in-state D-line. I've been liking this pick for a bit. Of course, Jerry Jones is gonna overreact and take a player with bad weight, even though Chris Jenkins is the better overall player. Devondre.
There you go. Back to back here. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Rob's up for Packers as well.
JC Latham is going to be a great replacement for Bakhtiari.
Bakhtiari. Yep.
Of course, of course.
And Daniel, you have back to back with the Bucks and Cards here. Actually, you might have
Ooh.
more than back to back. You have Bucks, Cards, Bills, and Lions. You got 4 in a row here.
Wow, this is gonna be a
Back to
fun
back to
time for
back to back.
Daniel.
Tampa Bay. All right. Trying to figure out because they got a lot of free agents this summer,
That's
right?
definitely BPA zone.
I'm thinking that too. Like, uh, I guess Dallas Turner.
Yeah. Shaq Barrett's getting up there.
Yep, he's getting up there. That's a steal.
They could take an edge. All right, Arizona. I want to look at some O linemen.
There's good ones still.
There's still a lot of good ones.
Take Jordan Morgan. Why not?
Keep
him
him
in state.
Arizona kid.
Tucson up to Glendale. There you
Yes,
go.
sir. Buffalo. Oh boy, I think our boy Josh needs a weapon.
This is about where I think some of those guys come off.
You guys got any intel on some of these receivers that could play well with a Josh Allen type quarterback?
Lad, I think fits a remember how much Josh Allen liked
Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley? He was a good route runner. He can get himself open while Troy is a very good receiver and very fast. And I think either would be good picks.
Guy. Dion's a pure jump ball guy.
Yep. So is 80. 80's a bad receiver. He's not going in the round 2, I'll tell you that.
I'll take Lad for the Bills.
There you go. And last up, the Lions.
Best corner. Because you know what's going to really happen, though? Honestly, Brian Holmes will try to trade up. He will probably try to trade up, or if he stays at that pick, like he might just take BPA.
There's actually a lot of good corners right now.
There are.
You got Wiggins or Kool-Aid.
But no, wait. One of your faves, though, is still there.
And Ennis is still there, too, for sure. He was down the
All 3 of those are good. All 3 of those are good.
Any 3 of these 3 would be good picks.
Yeah, I think for now we take Nate Wiggins.
All right. There you go.
Kool-Aid would have been the pick.
I've got back-to-back here with the Ravens. They actually, they need corner help too, and
of course they get Kool-Aid. Oh my God!
Yeah, and they had a reputation for a long time of being at Alabama. Just they pick whoever's coming out of Alabama, and they keep that going here.
Kool-Aid goes to the
Ravens, and the 49ers are gonna pick Bo Nick. Actually, no, it's funny enough. The Niners also need corner help in a bad way, so I'm going to take one of my guys, Ennis, going to the Bay. And you get back-to-back here now with the Chiefs and the Panthers.
Yes, let's go. Pull up the receivers. They're going to take a receiver.
Oh, 100%.
God, they're so bad. They're so bad this year. Honestly, fuck it. They're going to wait on it because there's just... I'd wait for Jalen. Either the Jalen's, honestly. They're like I could see Troy maybe. There is a pick I remember doing earlier, and I'm gonna save that for later. Okay. There's a pick that I like. I think you might remember it. We're not gonna do receiver. We go Chris Jenkins.
Chris Jenkins. I like it. Let's see. Chris Jenkins there. Perfect. All right, the Panthers, the worst team in football, are finally on the clock.
Why not go Troy? Give Bryce a weapon. Who's also tiny.
There you go. The Patriots here. We also need a weapon. We need to give our good pal Jaden Daniels. We also could look at O-line help as well. Tackle help specifically.
Honestly,
Oh,
I think
Guyton's still on the board. Yeah, I'm running
yeah,
to the phone. I'm turning that
I
up. Phone.
think I think Jalen and JP might go higher than we think. Now, just looking at this board, with how just there's a lot of technically unsound receivers in this draft.
Let's see. We'll see. Not Rob Daniel on the board with the Cards.
Take
Keon
Braylon
just
Trice.
fell apart.
What'd you say?
You
Keon
take
Coleman
Braylon.
just fell apart as the season
No, I
went
was
on.
talking to Daniel. I was trying to see what his pick
My
was.
bad, my bad, my bad.
Braylon
Braylon,
Trice though.
Braylon
That's a
Trice.
good pick.
Yeah,
That's a
there you
good
go.
pick.
Got so the Cardinals now have Harrison, Morgan, and
Oh
Trice.
man, they're having a good class. And
Yeah.
they're keep on taking Huskies too. Ugh, drive
Yep.
me crazy.
Rob, you got back-to-back picks here with the Commies and Chargers.
We're gonna go JT Sanders here.
All right, I like it. I
He's
like
getting a
it.
lot of buzz lately. Have you been hearing it?
I've heard it too. I've heard too. I heard who was it? Was it Brett Coleman? Someone said that he actually thinks the difference between Sanders and Bowers is not very big at all.
I think athletically, no, but like it's pretty close, but just overall player, Brock's just
Hmm.
so much better.
Yeah.
Chargers. So we took Rome earlier.
Hmm.
Give me a scroll because these guys are going BPA. They they need some dogs. Jonah Ellis being that high is ridiculous. Keep going. Keep going. Gosh, they gotta fix their board. Chop is interesting there, but it might be a bit high for them. Or not high, but like they got good ends. Let's
Hmm.
look at interior D line. I know the Chargers struggled with that under Harbaugh. I do like Fisk. Let's go Fisk. Ah, that's Harbaugh's gonna love Fisk.
Hmm.
I'm
There you
surprised
go.
that Fisk transferred from Central but not to U of M.
Our friend Will Levis needs a weapon now. He got his lineman. Needs a receiver. So you go, Keon Coleman. Why not?
I
That
actually
one makes
like that
sense. That one
because
makes sense.
Levis was good with Hop.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I
Nuke.
think Levis, big arm, he could do that.
Giants are on the board. We got Malik Neighbors in the first. I'm gonna Bo Nix.
Ooh,
I'm
I got
gonna
another
I'm
pick
gonna I'm
already.
gonna I'm gonna get some
That's
surprise some
bold.
people with
That's
that Adam
bold.
Schefter tweet that's gonna come out. But yeah, Bo Nix to the Giants at
I
39.
like it. Okay, so commies. What did we just took Jatavion Sanders.
Yeah, just took JT
Um,
Sanders and took Drake May earlier.
wow, okay. I think we're gonna definitely go on defense. I think Kamari Lassiter's fallen quite enough.
Go. And you're back up the pack.
We're gonna chop Robinson here.
I like that. I like that.
That's a Packers pick.
Daniel got
Quick water
back-to-back
break.
picks
Be
here,
right back.
Vikings and Falcons. Yeah, you're good.
And I realized I was still muted. Okay.
Very good. So in the first, just a reminder, in the first you took Jared Verse for the Vikings.
Okay. What would Kwesi do? What would Kwesi do? Low key, he would trade these picks for a vet because the Wolves just want to stay mediocre. They
Hmm.
just want to be a 7 to 10 win team. Anyway, that's a different discussion. Yeah, they could definitely use O line help though. Let's look interior O line.
Ooh,
Mm,
this player here I actually really like.
thinking they should get a guard. You know anything about Christian Haynes?
Christian Haynes. I like
Yeah.
it. I love Christian Haynes. I think it's a great
Okay.
pick. I think it's a great pick.
Should go Minnesota.
Falcons.
Mm, I don't think they need to. I don't know why it says they need a receiver. I don't really think they do as much.
I mean, outside of Drake London, they've made their other receivers like Matt Collins.
I guess. Yeah, we can get MPJ a weapon. Why not? Imagine him with AD.
Imagine him just partnering back up with Jalen Polk.
I like that actually. You know what? Let's go Jalen Polk to Atlanta.
Okay, there we go. It's very different type of receiver than Drake London, so that's actually good. Oh, Rob's back. We had some fun stuff
Glad
happen
you
while you were
glad you took
gone.
AD instead. I had the headphones on. Glad you took
Okay,
JP instead of AD.
yeah,
And speaking of which, I got my UW Texas Cup from the Superdome.
there you go. There you go. So on the
Love the
Raiders
Superdome.
here, Tom Telesco, Antonio Pierce. We just drafted JJ
It's such a
McCarthy.
weird hire to hire Tom Telesco again.
Just drafted JJ McCarthy, and now we want to bring in the quarterback for our defense because that's a Raiders fucking pick. Like that, he was Antonio Pierce is a linebackers coach. He's gonna pick Peyton Wilson,
Oh,
44.
entry flag, entry flag, entry flag. Third round, third round, third round, third round.
He's gonna draft him high, man. He's gonna love him. I can already tell. And
Oh, he's
The
so
Saints are kicking them.
good.
Saints are kicking themselves that they passed on Bo Nix earlier, honestly, but that's all right. So, what are the top quarterback? Actually, you know what? Spencer Rattler. He's going to the
PFF.
Saints.
See, here's the one thing that I get annoyed by with the PFF mock is I forget about players sometimes.
Yeah, because they're like buried. Yeah, they're buried down here. Colts are
That's
Daniel.
fun.
hmm
What did I pick for them before?
Colts, you picked in the first round. You picked them Brian Thomas. You got AR's weapon.
Okay. Yeah, let's get him a lineman now.
There we go. I'll pull up both groups here.
Yeah. Ooh, do they need a center?
They got Ryan Kelly there, so I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But they do need a left tackle bad.
You need a tackle.
I knew they needed some O line. Mm, I feel like BYU usually has pretty good linemen.
Go in that direction, Kingsley.
Yeah, let's do it.
There you go. I I'm up with the Giants here.
Wait, what did he say?
So Graham
I don't think
Barton's better.
Graham Barton's a guard though.
He's still better guard.
That's true. I got
Although
Malik
if I wanted a
Neighbors.
better guard, I would have drafted Cooper Beebe.
Yeah. I got Malik Neighbors. I got Bo Nix. So we've dressed quite a bit. Um, you know what?
Yeah, that's a good pick. Oh, there's a lot of good picks here.
Yeah, so that's gonna fall down the board here, man. Okay, so
I saw three very good O linemen.
I did too, but I don't. Do they need guard help? I feel like they need tackle help more.
They need guards and centers too, dog. At least they have one good tackle.
hmm Who's rushing opposite of Kayvon Thibodeau nowadays?
Aziz Ojolari.
Is it okay? So I don't need to worry about that then. DB, yeah, DB, D line, linebacker, DB,
So everybody.
the entire defense.
I think there's some solid DBs.
You know what? I'm gonna try Evan Neal one more year outside, but if it doesn't work, I could always just switch him and Graham Barton.
Yeah. I think I'm
Rob,
the
you're up.
Jags. That's right. Cooper
Yeah,
Beebe.
you
We're getting
picked
Trevor protection.
JPJ and Cooper Beebe in back-to-back rounds, man.
That's a
You're
really good O line, man.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Well, shoot. Okay, so this board did not work out how I would have wanted it to for the Bengals here because I liked Newton in the first, but now it's like Sanders is off the board, tackles in all the top
What's on the tight
tackles.
end board?
Tight ends boards.
Anyone worth considering?
No, the fact that none even popped up there. If we're going
Oh gosh,
not there. Not there. All their
that is
top players are
not a good
edge
tight end class.
rushers.
And Darius Robinson's the only good one.
Let's see here. Zach Frazier. Yeah.
Honestly, when's the
Not
last time Alabama had a edge rusher be a pro star?
Will Anderson.
Star? Is he a star yet? He's at
He's
one
getting
year.
there. He's getting there. Yeah, there's no one here that I'm dying to pick. We already got our D lineman. Shit, man. I mean, there's some options here. I might consider going doubling up, honestly. Michael Hall. Michael Hall should be way higher than that, by the way.
Oh, Michael Hall's really good.
Yeah, but I already picked D line, man. Yeah, this board did not work out the way I would have wanted it to. You know what?
How's your interior looking? It's still Karras.
Karras, Volson at guard, and if Christian Haynes was still here, or if honestly if Haynes, Barton, or BB were still here, I would have
Who's your
taken one of
center?
those. Ted Karras still.
Who's
Left guard's
and who?
Volson, right guard's Kappa.
Oh, I always mix up. I always think Kappa's the center.
Nah, no one there is making me like need to take
No,
one.
I think it's a little early for Zinter too.
I man, because I really like the idea of Roman Wilson in the third. It's too early for him right here, though.
BPA.
BPA, edge rusher. I mean, it's never a bad idea to add good edge rushers, right?
No.
I yeah, I'll go with my best BPA here, Darius Robinson.
AAGL. All right, who did we take in the first round?
You pick, I believe it's Terry and Arnold.
Oh, fuck it. We're going Bama defense this year. Take Chris Braswell.
Okay, there you go. Actually, were there any corners on the board I should have taken? Not that I need to take there. Okay, we're good. I'm back up the
Oh,
Rams
I
here too.
fucked up. I fucked up.
What?
I probably would have gone Cedric Van Pram if I could go get.
I'll get back up here at the Rams.
But I mean, they have Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson ready to play center.
Who's the Rams center nowadays?
Some Jag.
Brian Allen.
Brian
Yeah,
Allen.
great over him. He's
And
also good.
Coleman Shelton played most of the end.
Give
Shout
me
out
Zach
UW.
Frazier. Give me Zach Frazier right there.
Van Pran's way better, and you know it.
I'm a big Frazier guy. I'm a big Frazier guy.
No.
Yeah. Daniel, you're up. You got back to back here.
All right. Let's give Pittsburgh some center help. Scroll down a little bit.
Mm-mm.
What do you mean? Mm-mm?
He just wants you to pick Van Pran.
Oh my God, whatever, man. Um,
Yo, we're getting
Arkansas center being named Beau with an X is very funny.
that is kind of funny. Wait, where's the Penn State guy down there?
Oh, there's a Penn State.
Yeah.
184 overall.
Oh shit, maybe not. Damn. Okay, so all these centers are
Van Pran at 108 is absurd.
well, in a good or a bad way.
In a bad, like as in they need to fix this way.
Shit, man, I don't know. I feel like Pittsburgh they need secondary help and line help. I don't know. I think for the next mock draft, I got to do some research on some of these prospects because past like the first, honestly, past the first round, I don't know what I'm doing. So,
We do 3-rounders. Let's go.
all right. Screw it. Who are the linebackers?
There's actually some good linebackers available right now.
There we go. Yeah, yeah. Give me Edgerrin Cooper.
There you go.
He's gonna be a
Back.
good. He'd be a really good Steeler too. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Looks like the Steelers are building for another 10-win season. Anyway, Dolphins. I guess you could just take BPA with Miami at this point.
Mhm.
I don't know. I heard Rob calling out Jonah Ellis, so I'm not going to take him. I'll
How
take.
is he? How PFF ranks him
Ooh,
at
actually, no.
36?
No, you know what? You know what, Rob? I know you shout on Jonah Ellis. I know you also shout on AD Mitchell, but AD Mitchell's going to Miami.
There you go.
He's not going in day two.
Hey,
He'll
man.
go in day two.
He could
He
kind of.
is not a good player, man.
Hey, but
His
Miami's
bad
got like
route
Mike
cost the
McDaniel's
Sugar
offense
Bowl.
is indestructible, though. Any player can look good in that system.
Okay.
Eagles.
Eagles are taking Van Pran, so I got my wish anyways.
There you go.
Alabama or Georgia players. Oh,
Frickin' Browns
that's
are on
you.
the clock. I know they're finally up. Don't clip this. I will not. No, I'm not gonna finish the statement because I don't want it to get clipped just in
Your
case.
Cleveland Browns.
No, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Here, I'm becoming Sonny Weaver
There's
for
no
a second.
dog involved with their mascot.
Well, they got to have something. It can't just be the helmet. Imagine their mascot's just like a dude in a helmet just walks out and just, yeah, come on.
You know what? Elijah Moore. Is it free? I know. I guess Elijah Moore's got one more offseason until he's a free agent. Mari Cooper might be getting too expensive for them to keep around, though. Give me here. Mm, mm, I don't know why I'm still continuing to scroll as if it's going to get better. It's
There's
good.
actually pretty solid receivers as you go down though, to be honest.
But their interior
Nope.
D line.
There's yet a running back to come off the board.
Yeah. That's safeties. One Thornhill. They just signed
No
Grant Delpit to
safeties
an
either.
extension. Yeah. They signed Grant Delpit to an extension. So we will not be going in that direction. You know what, Denzel Ward. Let's see. I'm gonna go look at the corners here because Denzel Ward's kind of in and out of the lineup. A lot of people like Jarvis Brown in here. So hard before free agency because I don't know what the needs are gonna end up being. You know what? Yeah, give me Jarvis Brown because I feel like I've heard a lot of the
Good
people really
player.
like Jarvis. Yeah. Here we go. We got back-to-back picks here for old Robbie.
All right, so we took the Devondre Sweat first, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the Cowboys need linebacker help, if I remember
Mm-hmm.
correctly.
Do you hear
What
Jordan
the-
Love went on Micah Parsons' podcast and was like, "Y'all had a DB playing linebacker." Like he was just
I know they
roasting
literally
him.
did. They literally did.
Yeah.
I think, shoot, who's their new DC? It's Mike Zimmer, right?
Yeah. He likes his linebackers.
He does. Who's the best blitzer out of the three? I think I'm gonna go Junior Colson here.
There you go.
Honorable franchise. I believe that's me.
Yep. You
All
got
right, so we
Chop
took a tackle already,
Robinson.
and we took
Yeah,
a
wait. So far you've gotten
Latham Chop.
Latham and Chop. Latham and Chop.
Give me a little scroll. Maybe I think they need safety help, right?
Yeah, I could use safety help.
No safeties have came off the board yet. Who do you like at safety? 'Cause I actually like Kalen Bullock.
I like Newbin.
You like
I like
Newman?
Newbin.
I haven't
I like
watched him
Newbin.
enough.
He's a monster. He had like a ridiculous, and again, he's a safety, but like in ridiculously low amount of yards allowed.
All right, we'll go. I'll
Like
trust you
throwing
on that.
assist
Let's go.
coverage.
Let's go, Newman.
Yeah, keep him in
Look at
the
how
keep him
many
in the
needs
Midwest.
Tampa Bay has. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, you're up with that, Daniel.
Are there any good running backs that are worth taking in the second round? Let's find out.
Not really.
No. Jonathan Brooks is the only one worth it.
But he's coming
Even
off an
then, though,
ACL
like,
tear.
Yeah, exactly.
and even then, like, I feel like the Bucks never really prioritized their running game. Even like in the Brady years, they had pretty average at best running games.
Rojo and Lenny.
I mean, I feel like maybe not recently. You know what? Let's give Tampa a corner. Why not?
You want to give him TJ Tampa?
Let, fuck it. Why not? TJ Tampa to Tampa.
That's pretty
That's
funny,
awesome.
actually.
That's
We
awesome.
like that. That's awesome, actually.
You got four in a row,
Um,
Danny boy.
no, I got the Texans. I'm Texans.
Oh, my bad.
Come on, Rob. So we got Byron Murphy in the first in the D line there. Now it's right around the time you could probably. Did they really need a linebacker though? Because they got Christian Harris, and Denzel Perryman there. I don't think they need a linebacker.
I think their
So
linebacker strikes are pretty solid, but
yeah, I like
um,
Christian
but
Harris.
D'Amico Ryans really likes his really athletic linebackers, and Perryman's getting a little old
True.
because you got to think of Warner and Greenlaw and
Is-
Aziz Al-Shaair.
Do we want Trotter?
Oh
There we
my
go.
God. Jeremiah Trotter with D'Amico Ryans would be pretty fun.
What? What's the receiver room? Yeah, we already talked
Yeah,
about that.
yuck.
Oh, yeah, I'll just go. I'll go with
Maris,
yeah.
I've heard a bit about Maris Lufau.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Daniel back on the
Love some
board.
Polynesian Notre Dame linebackers. Wonder what his girlfriend's like.
Yeah, right. Daniel back up with the
Back on
with
the
the
clock.
Bills.
Yeah, you
Bills
got
and
two in a
Lions
row.
back to back.
There we go. Man, they could kind of feel like Buffalo could kind of go some different directions here. Say for tonight, let's give Joshy Boy an O lineman.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pull up the
A
list.
Yale lineman is very funny to me.
That is kind of funny.
Can you
We're
scroll? I
not-
think there's one more good one we saw, right? Yeah, but it's got question marks.
Ooh, how good is Blake Fisher from Notre Dame?
Solid. I've seen people mock him like the back end of the second, early third. So
Notre Dame tackles are also a pretty safe bet.
Okay, let's do Blake Fisher then to Buffalo.
Okay, what is up with remember during the college football season we said there were some absolutely crazy names for the Pittsburgh Panthers? Do you remember that,
Mhm.
Beau?
Mhm.
Look at that tackle from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Goncalves. Goncalves.
Goncalves.
Yeah, Goncalves. He's in the combine, so hopefully they just say
Oh
his
wait,
name right.
I think that's a Portuguese. That could be a Portuguese name.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Like Gonçalves, I think is the name.
Gonsalves. Okay,
Yeah,
Uh, just like
Gonsalves. Okay,
Servassier. Just like
maybe.
Servassier.
If
Yeah,
actually,
Servassier
I'm actually curious
last
if
year.
like he is Portuguese.
well, let's Google him. Hold on, Matt. Gon.
Oh, we've done it before.
Let's see.
There's a picture of Ryan Grubb right there.
Is there a
Oh yeah.
pronunciation here?
He's got a little.
Just a picture of him. Is there a pronunciation anywhere on here? No, there's not. Dang it.
Okay, but I mean his parents have very
Just
English
backspace. Just see the picture of Ryan Grubb.
There is. Why that's
Yeah,
random.
so random.
Oh,
That's
here we
really
go. Hold
funny.
on. Goncalves. I'm gonna remember that Goncalves if they say that during the
We'll remember. We'll hear it. I'll be watching.
There we go. All right.
Best part's
Daniel.
watching the O-lineman run the 40.
Yep. Daniel, you're up with the
The Lions. Let's look at
Lions.
some centers, man. We need some
There's
good
a good
backup
local
linemen.
boy. There's a good local boy.
Drake Nugent. Who's the good local boy?
He's not a center, but he's the other Michigan
He
guy.
can
Oh,
play
Zach
center.
Zinner.
He can play center.
Mhm.
He's just hurt, but he's really good. He's
He
probably
broke
a
his
first round
leg
pick.
in like the second last game of the year.
He's the third to last. Or no?
Yeah,
Oh wait, no,
Oh
honestly,
of
yeah,
the
third to
regular
last.
season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
honestly, I
regular
don't think
season game.
Holmes is going to mind that too much because we're still going to have our starting O line. It's just their interior
he's
is
a really good player, and this is about where he'll probably go. He
yeah. Give
probably
me
he's
Zach.
it's a redshirt year. He was
Yeah,
like I don't know if he was a captain or not.
Want to go in that direction, Daniel? Is that what
yeah,
we're
let's
doing?
do it. Zach Zinner.
He's one of my favorites. He's someone I want bad
There you go. I get
if
back
we
to
Zach
don't
is
back.
get
going to
Troy.
Detroit.
I get back-to-back picks here for the Ravens. We got Kool-Aid in the first, and now I actually want to build and eventually have a replacement for
For Ronald.
Ronnie Stanley. Yeah. So give me maybe not. I don't know enough about Kieran. I don't know about Kieran. He
Hey,
might he
if
might
that's
be
a
worth it.
Yale tackle, he's smart. You know, what was that guy? John Urschel. They like their smart guys.
Yeah. Let me look at wide receiver here. They also are going to need a replacement for this. Shane Trotter's off the board. He would have been a good Patrick Queen replacement.
Mm. They might go best available DB.
But I already got him Kool-Aid McKinstry in the
Oh
first
yeah, yeah,
round.
yeah.
You know what?
What about Edge?
Oh, true. They are outside of
Jadavion.
McClown. He's a free agent, but they've got Owe and they've got a
Yeah.
Jabo still. But those are both young guys who Owe is flashed. Jabo really hasn't yet, but he's pretty
No, he
good.
hasn't, which sucks. I really liked him. That Achilles has really hurt him. Still
Mm-hmm.
happens to some people. Is
Get
there any huskies? Where's my dogs at?
You know what? Give me.
Do it, because I think
Michael
he
Hall.
should go around here.
Yeah, that'd be a freaky pick in Baltimore. Michael Hall to the Ravens would be insane. And then lastly
Him and
here,
Matabuke. Jesus Christ.
yeah, and then on the Niners, they need O-line help so bad. Like it's not even funny. They need
They need
O-line help.
interior help more than anything.
Yeah, oh, but freaking McKivitz is horrible.
You see the Twitter stuff going on with their whole line?
Mhm.
Oh, I love it. That's what happens to you,
Here,
man, when you lose that Super Bowl. They go crazy.
you know what? Here, give me. Screw it. Give me the Yale
Give him
guy.
the Yale boy.
Give me the Yale
Okay.
boy.
I'm ready with this
Finish.
pick since I did the Chiefs pick the first time.
Chris
Do you
Jenkins.
remember
Okay.
do you remember who I would take here?
I do not know.
He's on the screen right now.
Right now he is Jonathan
Yep.
Brooks,
Nope.
Kalen Bullock,
Xavier Worthy.
Xavier Worthy. Ooh, I kind of like that one. I like that. That's a good pick right there. I actually like that. Here we go.
Might have to mock that at 32. These guys caught onto it.
There we go.
2 rounds. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that. Full results here.
Oh, that was fun.
That was a fun one. That was a fun one. I wish I could save this somewhere. Is the only thing, so that we can come
Saves on the
back to it.
YouTube. Just scroll
That's
through
true.
it.
Yeah, nothing at the bottom there. That's all right though. What we will do, I'll post this in the Facebook Messenger chat so we can review whenever we so please. But there you go. There's
Congratulations,
mock
Daniel. That
draft
was your
1.0.
first full mock.
How
Thank
you
you. Thank
feel?
you.
Do you feel accomplished?
Eh.
You'll get there. You'll get
I
there.
did about as well as I could have given the
Oh, well,
circumstances.
you'll get there. You'll get there.
Hey, there's still a lot of players we're not suit to it's so early in the process with no combine too.
That's true too.
So talking about this, Caleb went 1, May 2, Daniels 3, Harrison 4. No surprises at all in that top 4. Rome 5, Neighbors 6, Alt 7, Michael Penix 8. That's probably not going to happen on actual draft day, but that's all right. Ovashana 9, Fuaga 10, Verse 11, Powers 12, McCarthy 13, Latu 14, Brian Thomas 15 to the Colts. Troy Fatanu staying in city to the Seahawks. JPJ 17, Newton 18, Q Mitchell 19. Going Toledo to LA. That's an improvement of life right there. Um, Cooper
You mean Detroit
Chagin.
South?
Yeah, Detroit South, exactly. Cooper DeJean going 20 to the Steelers. Mims 21, Arnold 22. Byron back to back Texas D linemen staying in state. That's fun. Look at that. That's fun right there. One go
That's
north
just
and one
Jerry
goes
being
south.
Jerry.
One goes north and one goes south. Byron Murphy goes south. Tavondre Sweat goes north. JC Latham and Dallas Turner going to the Bays there. Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Jordan Morgan, 97, staying in state here. Lad McConkey going to be the Cole Beasley replacement
Do
up
we
in
really think
Buffalo.
Ladd will be 28 in the first round?
I could
Oh
see it,
no.
man.
You
I
could
could
see
see
it.
it.
Yeah. He had a great Senior Bowl.
Wiggins, 29, Kool-Aid, 30, Rakestraw, 31, and Chris Jenkins closing up shop here at number
Oh, that's a
32.
good pick 32. When's the last time a white receiver was picked in the first round? Hmm.
It's a good question. That's a very good question.
1960s.
It's probably more recent than that, but it's probably been a long time. It's probably been a long time.
One thing I've noticed, this kept happening last year too. The tight ends kept falling, and I think that happens in the NFL too. You know, it's just such a specific position. You can only have one or two on the field at a time. I think
hmm,
that's a big deal, and they're not the quarterback. And the running backs fall even further. You know, I think that's something to keep an eye on.
hmm,
But
hmm.
man, Brock Bowers is so good.
If we'd done a third round, Roman Wilson would have been a Cincinnati Bengal. I'll also say that.
I'm gonna start sniping Roman Wilson every mock now.
Just so he doesn't get to the Bengals third round pick. I like it. I like it. All right, my friends. Well, that's it. We're talking about a lot. This is a long episode. I think we went over. Are we over 2 hours? Yeah, we're a little
Oh
over two
yeah,
hours.
Might be,
So
yeah.
this is a
lot
fun
got
one though.
this was a fun one. So um yeah, that's it for the West Coast Draft Podcast. Daniel, any closing thoughts? So let's start with you.
It's going to be a fun draft and free agency season, boys. Look forward to analyzing some incoming players, some moves, and of course, the best part, the memes
The
and the
memes.
Oh
tweets
yeah,
and all the jokes and just the shenanigans that happen within the National
dude.
Football League.
Come draft party, you're gonna be so informed.
Mhm.
Oh, I bet, man. I hope so. I look forward to it.
Although
Rob.
still, we probably get like 20% correct when it's all said and done.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's on a high end. That's on a high. If
That's
you
a
get
that's a
eight
high.
first round picks, that's a good
Oh, that's
turnout.
a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like the
So
The
first
thing is, like, you never know
three,
what's going to happen in the
the
first round. Like,
first
you
like
have
five,
things
you can
trading up.
usually get like two out. You can get like three out of five. That's
mhm.
that's that's typically it. And then after that, it's like
Well, as soon
anybody's
as
guess.
trades really start happening, that's when it's just like everything gets thrown
That's
in
why
in
they
the
always do the
grinder.
win $1 million for predicting the first round correctly. It's harder than a bracket.
It's literally
Yeah.
impossible. No, it's literally impossible.
It is.
So
It's harder than a
because
bracket.
because you can't predict because you can predict picks, you cannot predict trades. I
Hmm.
mean, there can be
What they do
rumored.
is they make you predict the slot, the
Mhm,
player in the slot. So it's
mhm.
just impossible.
Rob,
It's
any
fun.
closing thoughts?
If one of us chokes in the Super Bowl twice to the Chiefs, all of us choke twice in the Super Bowl to the Chiefs. If one of us could like, all of us could like. One of us subscribe, all of us subscribe. Thanks for watching. We made it, folks. It's the draft.